magical miscreants. No Nixie today. And we have a Toad Leaf who is late. Oh, not Broadleaf, Toad Leaf. Looks like Nixie would be up for Journal, but she's not here, so I'll pass her. Beans, you would be next for Journal. You're okay doing it?
For sure.
All right. And Xyler, you were the previous scribe. Were you able to post everything okay? Looks like it. Would you go ahead and give us a recap of the events of last time? Oh, do we lose Xyler?
You're muted.
Xyler? Well, I guess, Xyler, are you there? That's weird. Could you type something in chat if you can hear us? So you just step away?
No, I'm here. Y'all do your thing.
You're not Xyler. Hang on a sec. I wonder if he stepped away from the keyboard for a moment. Does someone else want to read his notes? So we can get it started. Anybody? I mean, I guess I can.
I can take a
Cool.
stab at it.
Alright, sure, thank you.
Alrighty. Looks like the session began mid-combat against Adora and several ghouls. Loaf delivered the final blow, killing Adora, while the party struggled through multiple knockdowns, especially Beans, who was repeatedly revived with help from Nixie and others. Xylar used deception to distract enemies, and Toadleaf dealt heavy damage with lightning, occasionally hitting allies, especially Grimnar. After the fight, the party rested in Toadleaf's hut. I think that's Beans' tiny hut. During this time, Xylar made a vague deal with Beans, who agreed and signed his book. The party then explored the door's lair, finding a nest of bones, an alchemical compendium given to Beans, and a chest with children's items and a photo of Adora with 2 children. With Butcher's help, they restored nearby magic circles without any trouble from the ghouls. They later discovered 2 small graves believed to be the children's and laid Adora to rest beside them. Xylar chose not to disturb the graves out of respect. The party returned to their safe haven, tending to wounds and reflecting on Adora's past. As the session closes, we began to take a long rest, and that's it.
Alright, thank you for the recap.
Sure.
Yeah, we were about to rest. It is the 84th of fall at 8:30 p.m. There's one thing that I would like you guys to do. If you could open up the journal manager and click on the magical items button, I want you to just go in there and claim all the magical items from our list that you currently have. It should be a big list, so just the ones in there that you have, just claim. And if you don't see one of your magical items in that list, let me know.
I'm trying to find where that is, and I don't know where that is.
Where the journal manager is?
Yeah.
So the command is !journal. But
Okay.
if you can, you should definitely make a macro for it, so you can just press the button to bring up that menu, or you'll just have to type that in every time, which is a huge pain. But if you click on the magical items button, it should list all the magical items that are currently in the journal. And I just wanted you guys to claim the ones that you have.
Do we just drag them into our sheet? Is that how?
No, it'll pop up in the chat, and you just click on unclaimed, and then you choose your character from the drop down.
Would it be under magic items or my magic items?
Right now, it would be under magical items, because my magical items are the ones that you've claimed for your character.
Okay.
So once you claim them, if you click my magical items, they'll show up there. And there's also a link to link the description of your magical item, so that'll make that easier for in combat or whatever.
So how do you claim them? Do you like?
So it'll do like a big list. Do you see the big list that pops up when you click on magical items?
Yeah, like I see the cloak I have, but when I click on it, it just brings like the
There's a
info.
button next to it on the right that says unclaimed. When you click that, it'll give you a UI to claim it for your character.
Yeah, I don't see anything to the right except for this weird ampersand looking thing. Yeah, it's just like the one that says Project Cloak of Displacement, and it just has like the little DMG24 next to it. That's it.
Could you send me a screenshot of your screen?
Yeah, one sec.
I see Beans claiming a bunch of stuff already.
Why isn't this working?
Does anyone else not see it?
I see it. I claimed 2 things, but it's not updating it real time. But it does say at the bottom, like, it's now being claimed by Loaf when I click on it.
Yeah, it doesn't update that list, but if you bring up the list again, it should have it as,
Oh, okay.
As marked
Yeah, no
for
worries.
you. I'm just curious what Jason is seeing.
Sorry, one sec. My stupid in the video overlay makes me go through all this crap to take a screenshot instead of just being able to hit print screen.
By the way, I remember.
Yep.
Oh no, go ahead. Go ahead.
I was just gonna see if Xyler was back or Angel, but I don't think he's back yet.
I know we gave the Crystal of Fire Elemental summoning to someone way back when, but who has the Crystal of Water Elemental summoning now?
Those may have been lost to like Juan and I forgot Roland.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't remember who took the water one, but if it's not Roland, we should assign it to someone so we can use it in fights.
Generally, unless something is a key item, if like a character does step out, they would take their items with them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe Juan did have Roland had the water one and Juan had the fire one.
Yeah.
Yeah, and those are
sure.
just, I mean, they're kind of house rule magical items, but they're not like you're not gonna. It's not needed for the story, basically, like certain other items. But I think I'm just gonna get going, and hopefully we can get Grimnar's thing figured out. But if anyone else can't claim the magical items, just let me know.
What else? I kind of just got to my computer. What else am I looking for?
So you can
what am I
use
doing?
!journal to open up the journal manager, and then click the magical items button. You should see a big list of magical items, and make sure you claim the ones that your character has. They should be marked as unclaimed. But all right, so
I do have one more question for
Sure.
this list. I don't see the Dagger of Returning +1. I know I have that.
all right, let me.
And the
see.
other thing is, are these just in the group's inventory? Like if I wanted one of the potions of healing, I just claim it now?
Don't worry as much about the potions. Those I need to separate. It's more about the permanent magical items. Like anything like ammunition, we don't need to worry about that.
Okay.
Just the stuff that is more permanent. And you said the Dagger of Returning?
Yeah, +1.
I don't think. So I think that's just.
Okay, Lou, I messaged you the picture.
Okay. So I think that is called a returning weapon.
Huh.
So. Let me create a dagger version of it.
I can take care of that. I've been just using a Dagger +1 stat for it. And my character sheet probably will need to be changed anyway when we take a long rest. So I can take care of that.
Here, I just made it. Dagger
Oh, cool.
of Returning. So I will put that in the magical items, and you should see Returning Dagger now if you update the list.
Yeah, I think Juan had the gloves of missile snaring. I gave that to him. Do I need to update this?
Alright, so yeah, you're in the Journal tab, Grimnar. You need to open up the Journal Manager. Like I said, it's you put in chat !journal, and it should open up the UI for it in chat. You can also find the now we can't hear you, Zyler. You can also find the command for it in the
Sorry about-
notes section under important script commands.
Oh,
But yeah, once you activate that, you should see a big list of magical items, and you just claim the ones you have. But while that's happening, we can just kind of get things moving along.
Yeah,
okay,
returning
I
weapon, I
got
don't
it.
see it in the updated list. Look.
Oh, okay, let me see. Project Manager. Journal Manager.
Ooh, whose is this unclaimed Javelin of Lightning?
It's gone.
Oh,
Aw.
lame.
Yeah, Juan or Roland took it. One of them did.
What about the sending stones? I'm looking for some
Oh,
sending
I know why you don't
stones.
see it, because I haven't revealed it to you.
Oh, okay. And the Shadow Strider looks good too.
Alright, you should see it now. Yeah, if there's stuff in there
Cool.
that's gone, like, just don't worry about it. Leave it unclaimed. I just need to get rid of it. But yeah, you should see the
Man, there's
return
all
data.
kinds of goodies in here.
Yeah, Juan used the wand of webbing, so it's gone. It sucks that we lose those magic items.
I mean, you don't lose them. Juan's character still has them.
We need to go kill him.
You need to go mug him, just like
We should
track him down
go.
in like the capital and just punch him in the gut and take his.
You know, I have an
wagons.
idea. We should murder anyone who left, so we get their magical items.
I mean, if they're in the background, I'm sure we can ask them nicely.
No, we have to murder. We have to.
We have to murder.
Have to murder them. Alright,
There's
I'm
all-
gonna
Ring of
remove-
Jumping? What is this?
It's. I don't fuck if I know.
It's like
Lou,
another
I don't,
person.
I don't know if my armor counts as like a magical item that should be in here or not.
Which armor?
My adamantine armor.
Technically it is, but
It doesn't have to be attuned or anything, so I don't know if it counts.
oh, there are magical items that don't require attunement. That's not a big deal.
Yeah, I don't see that in here. If that matters, if you want to add it later.
Yeah, we can add it later. That's fine. Alright, I took Juan's stuff out. I think everyone else. But yeah, there might be some things in there that you know, that are gone. So the important thing is just that you claim the items that you have now. Just so you, because if you open up the button that says like my magical items from that menu, you can actually link your magical items now, the ones that you claimed.
Okay.
So they'll appear in chat. Like if you
I-
wanna, yeah.
I have spell scrolls. I have a potion of vitality. I don't see these
Don't worry
things in
about
there.
those. The
okay.
the consumables, don't worry about. At least not for now.
Bracers of defense. I don't see them on there, but I have those.
Alright. Yeah, I can add those really quick.
Yeah, I had like a scroll of leveling up and whatnot. You know, I'll just.
Oh, scroll leveling up. All right.
Yeah,
See
just
if I
plus
can-
3 levels.
See if I can find.
Yeah,
that
a scroll
for you.
of a scroll of nah.
Scroll of bullshit. All right. All right. You should see the bracers of defense now.
I gotta do the thing to make the thing happen with the thing. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
I hate
Yeah.
change.
yeah, yeah. I mean, it'll make in the long run, it'll make navigating the journal a little easier.
No, I gave it to Beans. No.
Okay. Well, if you click the button,
Beans is at the top.
if you click the
Do you
button
guys hear
again
me
on
now?
it, you can reassign it to yourself. Just
Oh,
click on
thank
Beans
God.
again.
We hear you now, Silent.
Yeah, we can hear you now.
Thank you. I don't know what I did, but
You fixed it.
I just
At
left
the-
an enter a bunch of times.
At the Pink Pony Club. All right.
Yep. All right.
I was confused on why it was so quiet,
What
and then
about, what about the red demon crystal that I have that nobody knows about?
What about it?
I don't know. Is that a magic item?
I think Roland stole that if I remember correctly.
No, he did not.
It's on Roland now.
All right, well,
I would like a demon
Let's-
crystal.
let's
You what?
get.
Hold on. Wait, what'd you say?
I would like that crystal.
You would like that crystal, wouldn't you? That is mine. That is my crystal. All right.
Technically, not everyone would know about all the items that people have, but the ones I linked are the ones that I think you all kind of saw. So yeah, the journal manager is also cool because you can add notes to monsters if you pull them up in the opponent section and click add note, so you can record like things you find out about monsters, like their, you know, resistances, vulnerabilities, stuff like that.
Hey, what's a piece of platinum worth?
I believe it's 10 gold pieces.
100?
No,
I have
Oh.
like 15,000 gold. Is that what? Is that right?
well,
Oh.
no, one piece is like 10 gold. I think they're all
Oh,
in
hold on.
denotions.
You pull up my calculator.
Denominations.
Denomination.
They're in some things of tens. It's not denomination.
Okay.
Or maybe it is. I don't know what the word is.
Times 10.
Alright, so it is the evening, and we were about to go to sleep. Right?
Yep.
Is there anything that the group wants to do before going to sleep? Alright. So
If we're gonna
Nope.
take a long rest, should we just go to the cathedral, people? Or the Winking Way and just spend a week there?
I think this is much safer than either of those places.
Where are we currently?
You are
We're
In the
safe.
library.
Oh, right. Oh, yeah, sure.
Oh wait, yeah, it would help if I changed the map.
Yeah, Grimnar can't leave anyway, so.
So you are in Chiron's library. There's no Nixie. Do we have everyone here?
I did want to talk to Chiron a little bit.
I just had to restart roll 20.
Oh, I disappeared.
Yeah, hang on. I'm just gonna redo everyone. Who's not here today? Nixie. Okay.
Nixie.
What is this portal thingy in the corner?
This is,
It's a
I believe, a
library?
portal to Avogaru's.
His
Or
name is Avocado. It's
this
Avocado.
thing here.
This thing over yonder. Where I'm standing. This circle.
That was a gate that trapped Avogaru in there, away while the other wizard, was it Chiron? Was in here.
Chiron's in.
Yeah, Chiron is currently in the
Oh,
library.
Chiron's a
reading.
good. Chiron's master trapped
Helic.
him in the library. Helic. That seal prevented Chiron from leaving the library.
It's always been here? Or am I just having a stroke?
No, it's always been there.
Always been.
I was gonna question the skeleton because I don't remember seeing that, but it might just be me.
That was there too. He just hasn't cleaned it up yet. One of Helic's victims.
Oh,
Oh, and if you want a reminder of kind of the stuff the group is doing, if you do !quest, you can show the active quests of the group with the active quest button. You can also create quests and complete quests. You can make your own quests if you want.
Oh, heck yeah.
that's
So.
cool.
Yeah, I made 5 just to kind of give you guys an idea of what the group's been working on, and you can click on those to see the descriptions of them. You can add notes to them, so there's a bunch of stuff you can do with that now to kind of track what
Is
the
the-
group's doing.
Is the lake house one the gnome person that we met? Hollowhand?
Yes, I believe so. So if you met him, you can actually add a note about that to that quest. If you want to kind of track where you're at with each of the quests. And like I said, you can create a quest and like add your own thing that you want the group to work on. You can complete a quest and it'll remove it from the active quest list.
I think we have like 6 general quests that I put it in the main chat, but if anyone wants to update the quest manager with those or add stuff to it,
Yeah, feel
for the
free. That tool's kind of for you guys and me. So I have my own notes that I can add to your quests in secret, like put reminders on them and timers for myself. But yeah, those are kind of the base ones that you guys have been working on. I mean, I may have forgotten some stuff too. So
cool.
Does it show up for everybody, like when I click one of the macros I make, or does it just show up for me?
it should only be whispering to you.
So you guys can't see it when I clicked on it just now?
No,
Mm-hmm.
you would only
Okay,
it would
I
only
s-
be you seeing it.
I was just making sure I wasn't clogging up the...
You should
Chat
see like
thing.
when it whispers something, it'll say from like quest manager. And
Oh, okay,
the
yep,
note
yep.
will be like purple, which means it's a whisper.
Yep. Okay,
Cool.
okay.
Like I flood my my chat constantly with all my things I'm using, but you guys can't see any of them. So we're passing time. We said we're gonna pass the evening.
Yeah, can I talk to Chiron?
Sure. So as the evening's passing, you walk over to the library. You can go ahead and move yourself.
Yeah.
So he is standing there with some books kind of floating around him. One in particular is floating in front of his face. You would see his red eyes look up at you. He says, "Loaf, what is it?"
Peace
that
be to you,
want?"
Chiron. I have a few questions. The first being, I don't know if we talked about Father Torwell out there. Do you know any priests of Palor that are currently undead from your time?
This is Priest of Palor. Well,
Yeah.
they're getting some background noise. Someone like driving a car.
Hey, Joe, your
Am I
Darth Vader breathing over there.
Either you're breathing or there's like a fan going. It's like,
It might have been the fan.
It's like a
So let me
windstorm.
turn it down. Yep.
All right.
Sorry.
Yeah, you're fine. All right. So you're asking about Priests of Palor. He would say.
Yeah, his name is Father Talvek. He's been gathering the unintelligent undead ghouls and podaks, and he's still able to talk and whatnot. He keeps them pacified in his church.
This is yes. Father Talvik was one of the high priests long ago. You're saying he is still alive as an undead?
Yeah, and he seems very regretful of his position because he sees it as unfitting for a priest of Palor.
He says, well, yes, I know of him how he was before. I do not know what the curse has done to him. Why do you ask?
So he mentioned there might be some relics in the keep that could help us with undead, specifically the vampires, and if we retrieved those, he might be willing to add his forces to ours and Queen Dinara's so that we can stand a chance against the vampires.
Sounds like a solid plan.
Yeah. Do you know anything about the relics that he's talking about that we might find elsewhere in the keep?
As well, Father Talvik had private quarters within the keep back in the days of the Ivaldi nobility and their rule. My guess would be that whatever relics he had would still be in his quarters. He says, however, from what I've heard, the keep is now inhabited by dangerous shadow drakes.
Do you know anything that could help us against the shadow drakes?
He says, I know that they have very dangerous breath weapons that employ necrotic energy. If you were to go against them, you should plan for dealing with high amounts of draining energies, either with protective magics or perhaps something to immobilize or incapacitate your foes, or else the large amount of energy would blanket your party and possibly wither you. He says breath weapons are often
good advice.
area of effect type attacks, so just keep that in mind.
Yeah, thank you.
Of course.
I wanted to also ask about it's a sad existence to live in a room for hundreds of years. Is there any way we can either expand the room of protection for Queen Dinara that you built, or maybe at least get some sunlight in there without disrupting the effects?
Well, I have researched ways to free myself from my own prison, but the information in this library is limited, so I don't think you'll find what you're looking for here. If you seek possibly another library with more books, or maybe find out more about the curse, there might be answers to be found, but unfortunately, it's not something I think you'll find in this library.
Do you know what other library might be?
As well, I'm sure the capital
Helpful.
of the Empire could be a place to research. The Phoenix Guild holds many, many tomes from both ancient and modern times. He says, being away from society from 100 years, I'm not too up to date on the magical research that's occurred.
What about these shadow crystals? Any way to forge them or make more of them without killing people? Or maybe expanding their energy to make it more useful? It seems connected to making folks more intelligent.
The shadow crystals were made through dark means, taking life forces from many peoples. Back in the Therian Empire, they powered great artifacts, but some of the more evil of the Rune Masters were secretly creating them through the deaths of many of the less fortunate within society. He says, I do not know how to create these abominations, nor would I want to know. It seems that someone tried and destroyed Isik and put me in this state. So, I have no wish to try to figure out how these crystals work. He says,
Yeah,
I
that's
realize
fair.
their value, so I won't say you should destroy them. It wouldn't bring back any of the people that they killed, but I couldn't tell you, and I suggest you don't look into it too much. It's dark.
Yeah, I'm with you
dark
on that.
Rituals.
Sure. And lastly, I wanted to ask about I'm blanking on it now. Does anyone else have any questions? Maybe overhearing the conversation?
I assume you don't know much about what lies on the other side of the vault.
So Beans kind of comes over.
I know I'm far away, but hypothetically, could I just roll to see if I hear this if I'm within distance? Even though I'm far away.
I mean, story-wise, if you want to be near this conversation, you can say you walked over. Like, maybe you saw him go in there and you followed him. Whoever wants
Yeah,
to.
this is not a private convo.
Just move your tokens closer if you're listening in. So I know. So what did you say, Beans?
Oh, I asked, you wouldn't happen to know what's of interest on the other side of this vault? We were told, grand treasures, but, I have my suspicions.
Says the
I
legend
don't
of
know why.
The legend of the vault is something that is fairly well known by many treasure hunters and archaeologists. It's more of, well, it's known in certain circles, those who study history. There's supposedly magics and technologies from the first city, the city of Nightweather.
Yes.
Very, very powerful. But no one has been able to find it or open it.
Ah. Well, thank you.
Used to have treasure hunters come to Isik, disappearing into the tunnels below, the ancient structures underneath the city. Many of them didn't come back. Some did. They just became lost and finally found their way out. If this Blackwater has a way down there, I myself would be curious to see what he finds.
Do you know Andorra? It looks like she became a ghoul mother, but before that she was an archaeologist digging through.
She says, I do know of Adora. Is she the ghoul mother that you hunted?
Yeah, she
Not
seemed beyond all
anymore.
reasoning.
She says she was a woman with a lot of life to her and good spirits. It makes me sad that she would turn into such a creature, though I'm glad you could put her to rest.
Yeah, me too. It was really sad to see the photo. And Grim here has the journal she kept, so maybe we'll find something in there.
As well. If you wish, you can leave it in my library. I will preserve it for future generations to read and study.
Yeah, I'm gonna read it first.
Of course. I didn't realize you were interested in history, Grimnar.
I'm not. And that's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna start reading.
Loaf just laughs and says, he's a softie inside. I did remember my last question. I know you help create magic items. Can you craft sending stones? Queen Dinar wanted to speak with you, and I don't have any spares.
It says if you have a recipe, I can try to make some, but I don't know how to make them off the top of my head.
All right. Well, I appreciate it. I'll let you know if I find a recipe, or maybe Beans has one. He is very resourceful.
I appreciate that. He says is he still working on the... No, he's not working on the cloak of protection, right? That was finished.
Correct. He also finished the potion of vitality, I believe. And I thought we had him working on something. Let me.
Did you make a project for it in the project manager?
I don't think the project may be. Look over.
Might have been on the
think-
sheet. We
I
used
think
to
that
use
was
the
before
sheet.
you made the macros for it, but it might be on the Google Doc sheet.
Project.
Alright, I do have the project
Uh,
manager. If you do exclamation mark project now, you can make a project. I see Chiron Cloak of Protection in progress.
Yeah, me too.
So is that the one you have him working on?
Yeah.
Okay, so then yeah,
Yes,
you have it in
yes.
there. So just have
And
to pass
we
enough
paid.
time.
Yeah.
I'm gonna delete Nixie's test project. Or Nixie.
Cool.
And that's all.
Alright. So time will continue to pass. Zyler, did you say you were going in there to say something?
No, I was just hoping I could overhear the conversation while still doing his entries in his journal at the desk.
Well, if you wanted to overhear it, you can say you did. That's fine.
Okay.
I just bother Loaf, just pester him. Like when he turns, like I'll poke him, and then I'll go this way, and then I'll go that way, and then like
Love
I make his shoes talk to him. You know, his shoes are like, "Hey, careful how you walk, see."
Love throws a piece of cloth at Toadleaf to kind of catch him almost. And maybe chase him around a little bit.
Don't do that. Don't do
Get
it.
over here! It's just a
No.
playful chase.
Yeah, that's
Be
what I do.
cautious of the laboratory, Chiron will say.
It reminds Loaf of he laughs and he says, "Oh, we used to play around with the kids back in the good old days when I was with Campania. There always seemed to be some orphan."
I'm not the kid.
No, you're Buff Leaf. Of course you're not a kid, but it just reminded me, when we were
I'm 100.
running around.
I'm 127 years old.
Hey, you're an old man, but still buff. You're the man, Toadleaf.
I'm not old.
Alright, well go ahead and feed yourselves as the evening is continuing. You just have to eat something.
Loaf takes out a loaf of bread and offers it to Xylar and says, "Oh, I don't think I've given you any bread so far. Nice to meet you and good fighting."
Appreciate it. I don't know to flip my token, but I'll take the loaf of bread.
Is everybody keeping track of their own food, or
I'm
did I
out.
take it out of the inventory?
I'm completely out.
Yeah,
I've been using what I have in my inventory. Only got 6 left though.
Alright, so are you gonna give Xyler some food or is he starving for the evening?
No, I'll give him some. I think I have some rations. I'll double check.
I'll give Xylar 3 rations out of the
Party?
group. Yeah.
Alright, so Xyler, go ahead and add 3 days worth of rations. And I guess eat one of them, so you have 2 days.
Can I has food?
You already put yours in the yeah, I'll give you a ration as well.
Yeah.
We only have 1 more day's worth of rations for the party, and our
Oh, you guys out of food.
And
Uh-oh.
we're running low.
Yeah, I don't think I've been keeping track, honestly. I think we could head out and be careful while heading back to the Winking Fae. It was close to the city limit, and we can forage for food while resting.
You're guessing
What if we just
Blackwater probably has a ton of food in his, and he's at the, or wait, no, Blackwater's underground, right? He went down to
Yeah.
the bunker. But he might have
Oh,
lots of
what if-
food.
Did he set up camp at the cathedral after we secured it? I remember that being a plan. Maybe he left many of his like entourage there.
Oh.
Let me see.
And while you're
Because we
checking on
secured
that,
the cathedral and even fought over it with the vampires and cleared out all the automatic defenses.
I whisper in Grim's ear. I say, food is getting a little low. We might have to eat the loaf.
I hear half orcs are extremely gamey.
But we have to make sure that the beans eats because he's a small child.
I've seen plenty of large rats around. They're not bad in a pinch.
Yeah, but we could always cut a slice off of the loaf.
So I have your camp as being in the underground. Down in the bunker.
Avagaru's?
Yeah, Avagaru, like down with him. So that is where, like, Blackwater and his people currently are. Or wait,
Okay.
is that right? Did you
Yeah,
guys?
we moved them all. We moved them all to Avagaru's room because they were
Yes.
running out of food and protection.
Yeah, I remember you
up
saying
in the
something
Winking
about
Bay.
Blackwater moved like everybody underground or something like that.
Yes, so they're down there currently, along with the Blood Hand people. So yeah, it's Blackwater, his mercenaries, and Cithril and her people.
Lou, would I have learned anything reading this journal overnight? Just like skimming through what I'm looking for.
Give me a moment. Need to check something in my notes. Oh yeah, you guys. You did ally with all 3 factions, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So the Irontide people are down there too.
What's left of them?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I lost an ogre saving the Irontide. They should be very grateful.
That's right. Orcard was corrupted. Yeah.
At worst case scenario, we just leave the city just a day or two and then come back. But whatever you guys want to do, I'm fine with. I just know I need a day or two maybe, and Beans looks like he needs a day or two as well. And I haven't been feeling right with the last fight. I don't know what's going on. I need to meditate a little bit.
Alright, so you were all able to eat, right? You could all spend a thing of food.
Yes.
Alright, so it is the
Yes,
next
we just
day.
have.
The night passed.
So long rest.
No issue. So yeah, you can long rest. It is now 8 a.m. of the next day.
There wasn't time for activity, was there?
I don't believe
Not
so. You were
today.
traveling most of yesterday, so I don't think you had time to do downtime stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Because you were doing a lot of cave spelunking and fighting.
Yeah.
Alright, so yeah, it is the next day. What do you want to do?
Well, friends, should we stay here and rest? Or
Or wait,
yeah.
we don't need to go to this screen yet.
Well, how are you feeling right now? Are you feeling better?
Not fully better.
Hmm.
I'm still pretty exhausted. Another day or
It,
two would be nice, and I have a project that I'm working on here, but if we wanted to go back to Char and check on that, I'm sure we could.
hmm.
Maybe restock on some resources, see how the
Little
mayor's doing.
vacation. You wanted to have a little vacation?
It's up to you. I just remember there was a nice smith shop there that Grimnar might enjoy.
Hmm. Does everybody else want a little bit of a vacation?
Oh my god, just baking for a whole week would be amazing.
It gives me time to send money back home.
And it gives our allies time to establish networks and to further dig in to the area.
Yes.
Blackwater is probably not gonna like it if we go.
Yeah, I do understand and agree with that. He's really been really pushy about us taking these next steps. Oh, and Nixie, you should make a copy of this book. Let's not forget that.
Isn't said lady gonna return soon?
Well,
Nixie would say, copy of the book. How would I do that?
you said that you were going to. You have like a little kit that lets you forge stuff. You were going to forge a copy of this book.
Um, she says I have a forgery kit, but it's not.
Yeah, yeah.
It's not really to make copies of books. I mean, I guess I can. It
Uh,
would just take a while. This is a big book.
yep. But yeah,
What if we talk to Blackwater and we tell him that that we did a ritual to stop creatures from coming undead creatures from coming into the castle. So why don't we get them to come here and
yes.
start clearing out the areas around the castle?
All right.
I think that makes sense, and we did get exhausted while doing the ritual, so we're not lying.
Wait. You can bring Blackwater here?
Mm,
Or just an idea, bringing them here?
it wouldn't be too bad of an idea.
Yeah. Is there a
Okay.
reason to not bring him here?
No,
He's aware of where we're at.
just would assume not to bother him because he has other things to do. Kind of like my boss. Barely talk to him.
If he doesn't want to come, he can at least just understand we need like a little break.
We've been beaten up and killed and everything else.
Understandable.
People
I
like
guess what I'm trying to
Blackwater
say is
usually
I don't
don't
want
understand anything except for their own wants.
Hmm.
to. Everyone has their own wants.
Yeah, but rich, powerful people think theirs are the most important, so I wouldn't expect him to be too understanding.
He wanted to shoot me with crossbows, and he did.
When did that happen? I heard about
It-
that.
that is a long story, but that is I hold grudges.
Yeah, it
So
doesn't sit right with
if
me.
we do manage to go back, I'm going to lick all his windows.
That's a great way to get back at him.
Those are pretty windows.
He won't be able to stop me because he won't be there. Mm-hmm.
If you had like a bucket and fresh water, you could really expedite the process.
Just clean their house.
But out of character, yeah. I mean, it's kind of up to y'all. If we need to take a vote on whether we're staying or taking some time back in Char. So for the people who don't know, we activated a train. So there's like kind of like an underground train system. So it wouldn't be that long of a journey really to get back. Is what I'm getting at.
I also have a spell that could get us there instantly in 10
Or
minutes.
that apparently that
Wow.
as well.
That's interesting.
Does it take up a lot of resources, Beans? I mean, instant travel, you can't beat that.
Well, I could get us there and back in one day if we're not doing anything else.
That's way quicker than horseback.
It is. About 3
The
days.
horses are probably dead. They've been outside for a while with the scouting party I was sent out with.
Well, let's go to Blackwater and just explain the situation, and that if
That
he
is
doesn't
why.
like it, he can talk to the Union.
Yes.
Talk to the
Yeah.
To pay for Black Horse out of pocket too.
No, I'm sure he'd understand. He's been pretty unreasonable so far, and the reason we have makes sense. I mean, look
You
at
say
Beans.
that.
You can see the exhaustion on Beans' face.
He almost
Well-
died.
Looks like a ghoul already. It's pale looking, white hair.
Did you call me a ghoul?
Comparing you to a ghoul.
Oh,
So-
boy.
All
I
right,
was really
Beans.
I think-
insinuating that.
Yeah, let's go talk to Blackwater. That seems like a good idea.
Loaf pulls Beans aside and takes some dust and rubble and kind of rubs it in his hair. And he says, "Look, we used to do this pretty often in Campania. You just need to get a young enough kid. You put him on the side of the road, and everyone has sympathy for him. You don't even have to speak. You just have to look like the most beat down orphan that exists in the world, and then his heart will melt, I'm sure. It works all the time."
If it works all the time, let's try it.
Above table, DM, I have a question.
Give me 1 moment.
You just hear Loaf's shoes. Yeah, see?
Oh,
Just the whole
actually, you too, totally. I mean, you're a 100-year-old man, sure, but you will feel sympathy too, and then he rubs some like rubble and dirt into your hair as well.
Why are you making me dirty? This is.
No, I'm making you appealing.
Alright, I think I sent you the info you were asking about, Grim.
Yep,
Did you
I
see
see
the
it.
pop up? Okay. Go ahead. Was someone else asking me something?
Yes. Does the people I work with for now, the Blackwater folks, is it a no-no to use magic around them without a license? Because as far as I know, I've always kept it private because I assume that's for the majority of this area, this continent.
Blackwater does not care if you're licensed or not. He could not care less. There's
So Zylo was
probably
being
no
fearful.
one in Isik who's going to care about your paperwork.
Yeah,
Okay.
and totally believes in the Second Amendment. Yeah.
Second Amendment, what's that?
The right to bear spells.
yes.
Wow.
I think a druid came up with that one and had a different meaning, but
That's how
okay.
you stop tyranny. You got your magic ready.
Exactly.
Freedom ain't free.
Oh shit.
These colors.
Wow,
don't
you
run.
guys are
Okay,
so
anyway.
knowledgeable. I've never heard of these things.
It's like amendment. What?
Yeah, Zyler hasn't really used magic around anyone besides you guys and some of his escort missions.
I'm not registered either, is what I'm getting at. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're gonna tell me what to do.
But Zyler doesn't know. You just assumed it was like that everywhere, so just kept it low.
Oh, I'm the only narc here, or I'm the only one who would take note of that as part of the Phoenix Guild, but I'm no narc. We got rid of Juan because he was causing problems recording people using unlicensed magic.
You hear Loaf's shoes. We had to put the hurt on him, see?
Totally. I take off my shoes and I give it to him. If you want them, here you go.
I don't want your shoes. Put them back on.
You keep casting spells on them, and I keep getting distracted.
I mean, shoes do have tongues.
Is that a saying?
No.
Hey, it could be now. It's okay.
Means, do you want to go ahead and contact the dirty Blackwater?
I don't think you gotta call them dirty.
Have you ever seen
Blackwater?
So,
usually water's clear? It's
as
dirty.
you are
Black.
talking, Lyra would walk in and say, "Hello."
Oh, great.
I just came back down here to see how the search for the book was going.
Out of character, is this someone from Blackwater that we know of?
Yeah, this is one of Blackwater's people. The basically the historian / wizard, the elven historian wizard who works for him.
Cool.
One of
I
my
ask. I carry beans. I find wherever beans is, and I say, "Look, we've been searching all over, but we're exhausted."
As I see, I was hoping you had found it. I also wanted to speak about something with you, if you have a moment. She says, "I'm a little concerned with some of Blackwater's actions." She says he's been acting a little funny, and I mean, I've known him for a while, so I'm usually pretty good at reading him, and he's just been very not himself. She says, "I wanted to bring my concern up to you and your group because I'm not sure exactly what I can do about it."
Do you want us to?
What do you mean?
Says, "Well, he's been disappearing a lot, like randomly, not in the protected area down in the bunker. I'm not sure where he'd be going, but I mean, he always comes back. It's just weird because it feels like it's just not something he'd usually do. He's not very. I mean, he does know some magics and some defenses, but he's not really someone who would be wandering alone. And just makes me a little concerned that, well, he's not acting like himself, I'll just say." She says, "I don't know, maybe I'm overthinking things, but it's been on my mind recently."
Well, we appreciate you coming to us with that. We have had some similar questions of him recently as well as in the past.
Is this why you've been delaying giving him that book? You were also suspicious of him?
We have legitimately been beat up pretty rough trying to make sure this area is safe.
Do you mean the book that we stole for Blackwater? Blackwater's book? Specifically for Blackwater?
Half smiles when you say that. She says, "So you do have the book?"
Can I do an insight check on her?
Oh, we don't.
To see if she has that?
I was about to ask the same thing. I want to know if she's telling the truth.
You can do an insight check. That's fine.
Go for it, Zylar. You got a better chance.
I was doing a bit. That's what I was doing.
You don't really sense like she's lying or trying to like she has any type of ill intent. She just seems curious. She doesn't seem like, out of the ordinary in any way. She seems like she's being truthful.
Well, Lyra, what's your history? We haven't learned much. I apologize for my childish behavior back in the Alcavian lands, but what are your ties with Blackwater?
She says the Alcavian labs. Are you or wait? Are you talking about the library under Char?
Yes, yes. Sorry, I misspoke. I have lots of words floating around in my head, and I think I'm still concussed.
She says it's okay. It's been a long couple of weeks, but I've been working with Blackwater for a long time. In fact, I think one of the people who've been working with him, well, almost since he first came over to Char. I've gone on several expeditions with him, and I know him fairly well. Being an elf, I am much older than he is. I knew him kind of when he was a teenager, and watched him grow up as I often visited Char to help him in his research. So yeah, I mean, I've seen a lot of him and his progression over the years.
Yes, yes.
Do you have a
Oh,
plan
thank you.
on what we can do? I mean, this place is filled with stories of people getting corrupted with power, and it's too late for them, but what can we do for Blackwater?
She says, well, I mean, I don't know if he is corrupted or what is going on with him, but I was hoping maybe you all would have some insight. Is there anything you've found or anything that makes you suspicious of him?
Oh,
He pays well.
She says,
he
"Oh,
does pay well.
I know he pays
Uh,
well."
What about Adora? Was she a part of any of his previous expeditions? An archaeologist per se?
She says, I don't know who this Adora is."
Ah, great. Well, thank you. There's been
So
a few things. Yeah.
Chiron would kind of turn from what he's doing and say, Adora was an archaeologist that lived 100 years ago in Isik. I doubt that Blackwater would have known her, as he would not have been alive when she was not a monstrosity. You might be getting your histories mixed up, Beans. She was from my time. Blackwater would not have even been born when she was a person. She was working for the Iveldi. She did not come here with Blackwater.
I apologize.
Lyra shrugs. She says, "No worries, Beans."
Um,
But yeah, I mean, if you guys do have that book, I mean, I can, just take a look and maybe it'll help me figure out what he's up to. I won't share it with him. Or maybe I can even use the information to trick him a little.
it's the title that was given to us is a book on developing a stable portal to the Shadowfell. Seems quite suspicious that this would be needed in order to open up the vault.
She says, "See, this is what I mean. He's been doing a lot of suspicious things. Why would he need that? The Shadowfell has nothing to do with this vault."
And the treasures behind it, right? That's
Sometimes people, they have their interests. Like, I have my interests, and maybe he has his.
But
and those are worth questioning.
He has said that, or at least Beans, you said that he wanted the book for something with the
vault. He said it was
right?
required to open up the vault.
Yes,
But
that doesn't make sense.
There's nothing here that this book, I can't imagine how it would help open a vault. It opens a portal to the Shadowfell.
She nods and says, "Yes, as I said, that is strange."
And
What is?
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
So go ahead. No worries.
Oh no, I have nothing more.
Sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna ask, what is? I'm a straightforward guy. I really dislike secrets and whatnot. I appreciate you coming to us with the concern, but what's the goal, the stated goal for Blackwater? Does he just say to people that he wants to get into the vault for whatever secrets it holds, just to get some interest out of the history of it? What's the goal?
She says, well, Blackwater is a bit of a historian and magic studier, like myself. He originally started this expedition to find the vault and unlock it. He spent a decent amount of money collecting the keys. I don't know how he got information on its location, but he was able to locate it, and yeah, we're just in the process of trying to get down there.
So,
I assume he wants to get in it for the same reason we all do. It's for power and study.
so the main source of power in Isik seems to be these shadow crystals that drove people to kill all of the city to generate people like Malik. And it seems like they still hold a lot of power. Do you think that could be the reason? Is Shadowfell somehow connected to all of this?
She says, Malik, remind me, who is that?
He's the person who,
Apprentice to the Shadow Lord.
yeah, he cast a big ritual over the whole city, and Chiron here can tell you more about it. To basically create these shadow crystals, and in the process turn the whole city into undead. And Butcher is Butcher with us? Maybe he can tell you as well.
Butcher did not come back in, because remember, Chiron doesn't like him too much, but
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Lyra would kind of get a look of recognition and say, oh, the curse on Isik was a ritual to make shadow crystals, or soul crystals as they're sometimes called. That would make sense.
And I raise my hand. And I think that maybe that the the people with the face tentacles, they were
The
probably
Elhunks?
they were probably involved in it
Hmm.
because
I
they're evil.
remember talking to a few people who seemed to think they came after the fact. But maybe.
So that is interesting.
When I have he raises his hand again. I have a theory about why he may want to go to the Shadowfell.
What's that?
So in the Shadowfell, it is kind of like, you know, and Lou, isn't it like a mirrored, like darker reality of the same plane,
Sort of, yeah.
like of Gaian? Yeah. So, um, so it is, you know, it's a darker form of where we're at now. And if you disappear in say Gaian and you go there, and then you go somewhere else in it, and then you pop out where it would be, maybe he's trying to get in that way. Sneak in through the Shadowfell.
Like a gateway.
She says, well,
to the vault.
not everything in the Shadowfell is a reflection of this world. Just the layout, like the geographical layout, is similar, but a lot of that has also changed over the years. Originally, they were similar reflections, but I mean, things built in the Shadowfell don't just appear in Gaian and vice versa. It's more of a reflection of Gaian that is much closer to the void and therefore is riddled with dark necrotic energies.
Well, that is what I meant. What if he wanted to go where the vault would be, and then pop out where it is?
He says, well, the vault wouldn't be in the Shadowfell unless it was built there as well, but that's highly unlikely.
That's not... I know, but that is not what I'm saying. He would be where it would be in the Shadowfell, and then he would pop out in the Gaian where it is.
She says, it's possible, though. My guess would be the vault is sealed from planar travel. Also, it would be very easy to just teleport into the vault once you found it. Most magical structures like that do prevent teleportation and planeswalking.
I would like to...
That is a good guess, though. Sorry, go ahead.
I don't think Blackwater would take the risk of possibly messing up teleportation or whatever is mode of transportation is, because there's also a chance you could teleport somewhere else or in the ground.
Mm-hmm.
She says you're correct.
That's
It was
probably
just-
why
Yeah.
he'd send somebody else to do it for him, like he does everything else.
Well, it was just a thought. I have my little thoughts and theories about everything.
Well, it is an
I'm not
interesting
really
theory.
from
those-
here.
And those are precious and valid, totally. Loaf
Mhm.
just kind of gives him a little pat.
It is me. I am special.
But I
I
do see
wonder,
coming out people. But
do you know, Lyra, there's a gnome up north in a little island. He's not really interested in the shadow crystals, but he's also here studying the undead themselves. Do you know? And I pull up his name. Ranye Hollowhand. He's a very powerful magician.
So I'm not familiar with him, but Ranye. No, I don't think I know that name. Wouldn't surprise me. This is a place powerful with necrotic energy. I mean, there could be several wizards who've come and gone to study its effects on the land and creatures. She says, I wanted to jump back to something you mentioned, though. This Malik, you say the apprentice of the Shadow Lord. I actually recognize that name from history. Though in history, Malik was it was someone who had assisted Gaivok, the true Shadow Lord. It was thought he was killed when the Rune Masters attacked Gaivok and went to war with him over the destruction of the Shadow Crystals, when there was that civil war in the Rune Master Tower. But you're saying this Malik didn't die, he actually survived somehow.
Well, I don't know all that history, but from all the undead that we talked to, it seems like Malik played a big part in creating these shadow crystals here. That's all we were able to find out here.
From what I know,
You
he
seem
was
much more knowledgeable about history.
Well, from what I know, he was a normal mortal who lived during the 12th cycle. He would have to be thousands of years old at this point. How do you know it was him who did this? Like, who told you that?
Trying to pinpoint. Trying to pull up my notes here.
Good question. Pull up my notes. One moment, I must look back in my journal.
Bean just takes out his little, what's it called? The eye spectacle.
My-
Just starts
Yeah,
looking through
yeah,
his
monocle
eyes.
and
His monocle, yeah. She says, well, I mean, I'd be curious who had said that. I mean, if you don't remember, you can always tell me later if you figure it out. But do you think I
Yeah.
could borrow that book just to kind of take a look and see if I can figure out why he might want it?
do you
Well-
mind not leaving this room while you have it?
She says, sure, I can look at it here. I don't have to take it out of here. In fact, I'm kind of using this as an excuse to get away from Blackwater for a while. I want to do some research without him being nearby.
And Lyra, why did you group with Blackwater? Then why do you stay with him if you have these concerns?
Well, I didn't have the concerns as much when we were in Char. I mean, I sensed he was a little different, but he just seemed more confident, which I thought was just a result of him getting a little older. But as time has gone on and this expedition has continued, he seems very different, which is concerning to me. Like I said, strange. Go ahead.
Your original goal, why did you decide to join him in coming to Isik? Was it to just make money?
It was for studying. I'm an avid historian, and I wanted to learn more about Nightweather, which I hope this vault will reveal some of its secrets.
Would we know what Nightweather is by now?
It is the first city. I have found in my notes. Let me know when you're ready for about our history with Malik.
I'm shutting the door and standing guard while she has the book, by the way.
That's
Nice.
fine. And just a quick note, in the journal manager, there is a My Notes button that you can use to just make notes, and it'll save them, and you can view them later. So it's a quick way.
Lucy, I shot you a whisper a while back too. I don't know if you didn't see it or not.
You would, but it would be very dangerous alone, and it would be very far. So it's not something that would be easy to do.
But I wouldn't know how to get there as of now, though.
You have an idea of where it is. You don't know its exact location, though.
Okay.
Yeah. So, yeah, she'll come over, and I guess, are you giving her the book?
Sure. And I would say Malik. We first encountered his name when we were fighting warlocks in the crypt. As we killed the warlocks, they called the crypt the home of Malik. I believe it was a small crypt right outside of Char. And then the next interesting interaction with Malik was, are you familiar with the demi unit that the Rune Masters had created in some areas?
Says, oh, yes, definitely. I know
Yes.
much of the demi units from study and from encountering them in these ruins.
Yes. So the demi unit of the Alcavian labs, we had found a specific numerical code that allowed us access to many parts of this demi, and when we logged in with that code, the demi unit addressed us as Malik.
Oh. Do you remember the date when he had last logged into the
We did not
hollow
ask.
point?
We did not ask that, but I believe we could travel back there quite easily and talk to this demi unit.
So that would be interesting to find out. If Malik is still alive, then perhaps he had gained some of the immortality of the Shadow Lord. I assume Gaivok is still trapped. He was imprisoned after the that war with the Rune Masters. So hopefully he's still rotting in whatever cell he's in.
Ah, yes, I agree.
Also, I remembered the last time we heard about Malik. Maybe I don't remember the demis. Maybe it happened after this, but we met someone underneath the keep, somewhere close to here, that was imprisoned. He had forgotten who he even was, but he said he was directed by Malik to be a part of the ritual that was cast. So he confirmed he was working with Malik, and he actually betrayed him. That's why he was in prison.
That's interesting. Well, if you find out more about Malik, or if he is still wandering around, it would be good to know. This could be quite dangerous if he was able to destroy all of Isik with that ritual. I mean, what if he tried to do it in Tyvanis or some other large city?
Mm-hmm.
I'm actually surprised he never attempted it again. It was 100 years ago. It's almost like he vanished after doing it for whatever reason.
Retreat and then wait till opportunity arises again. Let's hope he is still in hiding.
And I do remember someone saying the ritual took too long in Isik. It didn't go the way it was planned. So maybe that's another reason.
She nods. Well, I don't know much about the ritual, but it does seem like the shadow crystals are still here, so maybe Malik thought the ritual had failed and the crystals, for whatever reason, took a while to form. But I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to read this book a bit and see what I can figure out.
Sounds great. Enjoy.
Beans, do you want this journal? I'm done with it.
Oh, thank you. I'll look through it. I always enjoy a good read.
At least I toss him that lady's journal that I found.
Dora's journal. All right. So
Yeah,
Lyra
yeah.
will go sit down at the desk and start reading the book on the Shadowfell portals.
Did we find a permanent solution to Halleck that he keeps spawning right outside the library, by the way?
I don't know if you found that yet.
That
If
was
not,
the
I'll...
type of...
That roached out when we beat his little shadow people.
Oh,
Uh,
is
Go
somebody
ahead.
saying something? Okay. I would say, why, while Zyler was praying, like giving a prayer to that skeleton, I would have cast magic on the skeleton, and I I would do a subtle spell with an animate animate dead.
Bruh.
So nobody saw me do it. And then the let me 1 sec. I'm working on it. Let me spend the sorcery point. I gotta
While
look
you're
stuff.
doing that, just very quickly, I'll warn Lyra that someone who's completely lost his mind and a powerful spellcaster keeps coming back from the undead right outside the library, and she should be careful.
His name is Helic, Chiron says. She says the
Helic.
head wizard for the Aveldi family? He says one and the same. I see. Well, if he's like you and he is a bone claw, I believe only powerful magic can permanently get rid of them.
We have powerful magicians. I don't know if they know how to do that, though. I look at Beans and Toadleaf.
Alright, so
yes, please.
So what would happen, Toadleaf, with the skeleton? Go ahead,
Oh,
describe
yeah.
what happens as he's
So
doing
the
his prayer.
skeleton. So as he's like mid prayer, or right when he finishes the prayer, the skeleton would stand up, and you'd hear it speak because I'd be doing prestidigitation with the cartomancer, and it would say, "Hey, thanks, pal," and then it's like, "I'm gonna go check on some of my friends," and goes in here and just kind of stands around looking at the coffins.
Zyler stumbles back,
There is no
confused.
sign that Toadleaf did this. Literally.
Alright, so the skeleton just kind of walks out of the room and into the crypt.
That was interesting. Do you normally have that power, or?
So how did you make the
No.
skeleton talk, just out of curiosity?
So, because bullshittery, Cartomancer is just complete bullshittery. Anything you could do with stage magic, like throwing your voice,
Alright.
or doing
Well, if you're doing misdirection, I'll take either a deception or a...
Ooh.
Yeah, I think it would be deception. Opposed by insight checks of anyone watching this.
Come on, please be good. I want this to be funny.
I'll do this as a passive perception check because I'm not paying attention.
Yes, 22.
Okay. So most likely, yeah, it looked pretty real. Very strange. Skeletons,
Yeah.
if you have religion, you know that skeletons can't usually talk unless they're very powerful undead.
Or get up and
Yeah, or just
Yeah,
get
that's
up.
why I stumbled.
Chiron kind of itches his chin with his big claw and says that was strange, and then just goes back to his work.
I'm just glad he didn't attack us. I thought we were about to get into a fight.
What does Zyler do?
Oh, he's just odd. Confused because he doesn't remember casting anything. His ring didn't glow or anything.
I'll give you an inspiration point for that, Toadleaf.
Yay.
You feel inspired
Zyler-
by your little joke.
Yay. Thank you.
Zyler writes down in his journal, caution, prayers might bring dead back to life.
Apparently.
That's great.
Alright, so is we just passing time? Is the group gonna do anything? Like you going someplace? Or...
You guys want to travel to Char, or you want to stay here?
Oh,
Should we just let Blackwater know that we're taking a vacation, like we planned to?
Lyra will
Mhm.
look
We
up
should-
and say,
No.
"Wait, what? What are you doing?"
We're quitting. We quit.
We need a vacation. I need to get out of Isik for at least a day. I need to bake some bread.
I'm not quitting, but I'm following them.
She says, "We're
Look at Beans. I point to Beans as clearly
Would you like to
intentionally
come with
ruffled
us,
hair.
Lyra?
She says, "Well, our forces have been hard at work underground, taking care of the ghostly mind flayers and trying to clear the area to get lower to where the vault is. I mean, we might need you all. I think. Well, what were you working on up here? I'm not even sure what Blackwater has assigned you to do, other than
We
find
just
this
stopped
book."
the influx of ghouls
My
into the
assignment
keep and
was to scout out, and that went wrong.
She
Horribly.
nods. She says, "Yeah, I know you lost your group. I'm sorry about that, Zyler. Well,
And
if you..."
possibly
Oh, go ahead.
outside.
We were looking. Go ahead, yeah.
She says, "Well, I mean, if I suppose if you need some time to straighten your heads or go for, I don't know, looking into something, that's reasonable, but just don't leave for too long. Especially with Blackwater acting strange, I'd be afraid if you guys weren't close by to help if something went wrong. I mean,
So totally.
I would much rather you be back down below with us and helping us down there."
Totally whispers in her ear and says, "You know, me and the Beans are the last two surviving members that we know of. Everybody else is, gone from the original group.
She'll look to you.
We've
and
lost
nod.
we've lost a lot of people. We have some new members here. That is great, but I think it's time we get a little bit of a break and regroup on our supplies and be ready for finishing this."
She says, "Well, if you need supplies, we do have a quartermaster down below, but where do you think you were going for a day?"
maybe at least right outside the city. To be
All
camped
right.
by the walls once.
Well, just be careful. Remember, the
Doesn't he need
dragonflies are one.
anything? Does
We
he
were
need anything carried from the outside of the city? Maybe we can do like a supply run for him at the same time.
I thought we were going to Char.
Yeah, if he needs anything from Char, we have a pretty fast way to get there.
She says, "Well, you would have to speak with him. I mean, I have all the supplies I need. I came expecting quite the expedition, so I'm still fine. But if you have magics, maybe you could send Blackwater a message and see if he needs something from Char. Especially if you can get there quick and come back."
Mm-hmm.
And she'll go
Yeah,
back
sounds good.
to reading the journal, or sorry, reading the book. So is that what the group wants to do? Go back to Char?
Do we want to wait until she's done reading through the book and take it, or what are we
Uh,
doing?
we don't need to go back to Char. I'm fine staying here.
You switched up. You did a whole 180, Matt.
I
You did a
know.
whole
I
goddamn
mean,
180.
whatever you guys want to do. I'm up for whatever you guys want to do.
Out of
How long does
character,
it take to get to Char?
10 minutes.
Okay, we go there, rest there for a day, come back the next day. Shouldn't be a big deal, right?
What if we take 2 days? I have stuff that I have in my mind. Pranks that I want to do and things I want to see, and I need to stock up on more brownies.
I do have 1 day of research I need to do here if we want to stay here. But yeah, whatever. 2 days. I
I feel
think that's
like
reasonable.
a reasonable request would be 1 day of traveling to Char, 1 day of staying there, 1 day of returning. But we don't have to tell them we can get there and back in 20 minutes.
Yeah, that sounds like a great idea.
yeah.
Totally.
I do want
You're the.
to.
Go ahead. What was that, Zyler?
I do want to purchase more rocks at some
Oh
point.
yeah, setting stones.
No, just rocks.
Oh, okay.
If we can find sending stones, I need those.
Plus, some of y'all haven't been to Char, so you get that map and everything. So
Cool.
Well, as long as we don't stay gone very long, there's something important I have to do before we leave this place for good.
Is it quick? We can do that and then leave.
No, it's not quick, and if you guys end up agreeing to help me, it's a good chance we might all die.
Well, then that sounds like a post-vacation idea.
Does that
What if
include?
I'm- Oh, go ahead.
Does that include my death, Grimnar?
If it goes badly, it would probably include all of our deaths.
Noted.
totally would look at you and do like a zombie kind of like walk and say, "What if I'm already dead?" Blah blah blah.
I'd probably have
Loaf's
to cut off your
gonna
head.
Loaf's gonna fake run away from Totally.
I do not say blah blah blah.
Totally is just right behind me. Back.
You would see, yeah, and at the end of that, you would see a skeleton doing a little dance over here.
Loaf's gonna connect the dots and say, "Oh, well, that makes sense."
Suddenly you all figure out why the skeleton is walking around.
Takes out his journal, removes the entry.
Alright,
So
well,
We're
should
not
we
leaving.
accompany?
What's her
Should
name
we
with the book,
accompany?
are we?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's a
should
good
we
question.
accompany her back to Blackwater in a few hours?
she says, I have a way of teleporting back down there. I actually just came up here because, like I said, I wanted to teleport away, and I use this as an excuse to check in on you to get away from Blackwater. I can leave the book here when I'm done, studying it, if you all wish to go. Because it's probably going to take me a while to read through all of this.
Loaf looks at Beans because he doesn't care about the book that much.
Chiron will say, I can get it from her when she leaves. As he continues to work on the Cloak of Protection.
Cool.
This is,
Well,
by the
he's
way,
the librarian.
By the way, for those of you who are arcanists, if you wish to help me with this project, it might go quicker.
Arcanist? What's that?
Magic users, wizards, any who are studied in the ways of the arcane.
And know how to make things go boom.
Are they not using that term anymore? And Lyra would say, no, arcanist is still a fairly common term for those who are practitioner of the arts, the magical arts. And she continues to read.
Lyra, do you have a way of contacting us if we're far away?
She says, I do have sending prepared. I've been using it a good amount.
Well, yeah, we might. You mentioned being worried that us being away for a while might cause troubles.
Well, just like I said, don't be gone for too many days. It's better to have you close by if something goes wrong.
Well, friends, maybe we teleport back here each day.
Keep your
She
enemies
says,
close.
I'm guessing Blackwater could probably use your help underground if you have nothing to do up here. We are going deeper and hoping to find that vault soon. We've just encountered some dark creatures down there, which we have to deal with.
We're taking a vacation.
She says, fine.
Just
fine.
3 days. Just 3 days.
Do what you need.
By deeper, do you mean the Dwarven tunnels?
She says, yeah, the old Tyvanus, or not Tyvanus, the old Dwarven runes down below.
Therian.
Yeah, from the Therian 12th cycle. She says it goes through those areas.
You haven't come across a temple to, was it Corleon?
Corellin?
Something like that? Yeah, that one.
The elf god?
Yeah.
She says, well, the bunker is used to house a group of elves that seemed to worship Corellin. Why?
No reason.
Just arches an eyebrow at that. And says, yeah, I mean, that's where the current camp is, in the bunker of Corellin.
We should definitely visit there when we're done with our little vacation.
The deadly post-vacation plan, huh?
Yeah, I might have a big favor to ask when we're done with our little vacation.
Alright,
All right, let's go get our vacation from the boss then. I
so
ask for Lyra to tell us, maybe just generally, which direction to head.
for what?
To meet with Blackwater, unless we already know where he is.
Says, oh, well, I would use the glass sphere to open a portal, because the area is now connected to Chiron's library, so I could open a portal whenever you want to go down there.
All right, let's head out then.
Alright, so if you are traveling from here, just delete your tokens.
Okay.
Beans,
think
do you
my
want to stay and
skeleton-
help Chiron? And then we can come back and...
Yeah, you can say the
to the
skeleton's
vacation.
traveling with you, that's fine.
Okay.
All good.
Beans?
Oh, sorry. Yes.
If you're leaving, delete your token, please. Okay. So, the group is traveling. I assume you're going back to the subway, right?
I thought we were using
Blackwater?
magic.
Traveling back to Char.
Yeah, I thought
how
we
are
were
you getting back to Char?
Teleportation circle.
Oh, like you're going to use teleportation?
Yeah.
Sure.
And I have the teleportation circles of the labs. Halls of Tarsus written down.
Yeah, the Halls
cool.
of Tarsus. That is one of them.
Do we not want to tell Blackwater of our 3-day vacation first? Or...
Eh.
He's just
Lyra,
gonna
I mean-
hound us for the book.
Lyra said she'll do it.
Okay then.
It's one of those things. Better to apologize than to ask permission type things. You know.
We'll see. We'll see.
Better to ask for
Okay.
forgiveness than
Forgiveness.
permission.
Yeah. Yeah. There you go.
1 day to travel, 1 day to rest, 1 day to come
So-
back.
There is the hollow point that I think. Did you leave a crystal there to power it? Or what teleportation circle are you talking about?
We did.
Oh. I just have that I wrote down the teleportation circle for the Halls of Tarsus in my notes.
Both are powered.
But I thought I could use this without needing that circle to be powered, but totally says they're both powered.
I'm trying to. I thought those were just for using the hollow network. But let me look at my notes. Hang on a sec. I'll double check that.
I could be wrong.
Do we want to tell our camp that we are gonna be gone for 3 days, but we're okay?
Don't worry, they'll be fine. They'll be fine. Everything's fine. Don't worry about it.
I'm a warrior to leave. I worry
thought
about
you-
things.
I thought you were a warrior.
Hey, a warrior does plan. He's just not concerned with the outcome.
You said you were a warrior.
Okay.
As in someone who worries? Yeah.
He was making a
Yes,
joke.
it does look like you can
Over his
use the
head.
teleportation circle here, and you said you have it copied down, right?
Yes.
All right, so go ahead and cast the spell. I assume you just step outside the library and use it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wario.
Let me make sure I used it. Cool. Yep.
So Yeah, there is suddenly a flash of energy as the party is in a new place.
Now that is a trip.
Yes. Grimnar, there is a smithing area here that we must show you.
My damn token. Oh, there I am.
So
You okay, Xylar?
you don't have to move your tokens to the edge.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know these areas, so where are you trying to get to now? I more just kind of revealed it because certain people haven't been here.
A
Up to
place,
the
a place where I can bake
up to the town of
Place.
Shard.
with an oven.
Alright, so you're traveling through the tunnels to get to Char. Go ahead and delete your tokens.
Ugh.
Alright, so did you have maps of these tunnels or were you still navigating them?
I had maps.
Okay, so you begin traveling. Give me a survival check. Up to 2 of them. And if someone is scouting, give me a stealth check. Alright, do we get a second survival? I could just use the 15. That's fine.
Or
What
I
does-
can do survival. It's not too great on my end, but
Thank you.
Alright, so time is passing. Luckily, these halls are mostly clear now. You don't find much in the way of undead or enemies in general. There's still corpses in here, but yeah, the place is mostly clear. You would use the secret well entrance to get back to town.
cool.
So you are here. What do you want to do?
Totally. Please wait until it's dark out before you go lick the windows.
I'm already gone.
Ha.
Yeah, you
And-
should totally fly off in the direction of Blackwater's estate.
Loaf is gonna climb a tree and just breathe in and then try to find where a bakery might be.
Alright, so
Let's
you
go to the
are...
market.
Char seems like it's doing pretty well. The market is bustling. There's a caravan in town. As soon as the group shows its face, you're kind of mobbed by a bunch of people who are just extremely happy to see you, asking about where you've been, like what's going on.
I
Ask
miss
you,
my dragon.
you telling them you miss your are you talking to them or did you just fly over there?
Oh, I'm flying over here, but I'm telling you, I miss my dragon.
Oh, you telling the GM that you miss your dragon?
Yeah, I miss my dragon.
Leaf is just yelling at the sky.
I miss my dragon. So yeah, you can buy things at book price in the market. Just minus the appropriate gold and add whatever you want to your inventory.
I'm buying a big ass hammer. I'm sick of this little light hammer horse shit.
Just throw it into the grass. Get this shit out of here. Alright, yeah, sure. You could buy it for book price. That's fine.
Alright. I don't have very much gold. Let's see how much it's gonna cost me.
Why don't we do a break as you guys buy that stuff? If you want to do more specialized stuff in the market, like haggle or sell art objects or anything, let me know. But yeah, we'll be back in a little bit.
10
Awesome.
gold pieces. That ain't bad. Ain't bad at all.
This is a great time to play the Toad Leaf song. Yay!
Haven't been
What is the
here.
Toad Leaf song?
It's about Char.
Oh, all right. Dig it.
Oh boy.
How much do rations cost?
But yeah, I gotta get some of those too.
5 silver.
Told Leaf at the Blackwater estate already.
Sounds about right. Don't let them lick windows.
So they're resistant to whatever they're gonna catch from licking those windows.
It is totally dewdrop, small and green, sneakiest wee fairy that no one has ever seen. Zooming in control when the moon's shining bright, ready for mischief and pranks in the night. Gold leaves and shower, better watch your boots. Swap them left for right, now you're tying right loose. Eyes in every face, frogs in every bed. Totally the pranksters messing with your head. Hee hee ho ho ha! Hurrah! Totally painting the city of shore. Mayor's fancy dress turned purple polka dot. Baker's loaves all bouncy, boing, boing, like it or not. Lord Blackwater's windows till they gleam with slime. Sticky fairy tongue prints, oh, the scene of the crime. Toad leaves and shore, better guard your hat. Turn it to a toad ribbit, fancy that. It's full of berries, dumped on silk and lace. Toad leaves the trickster putting grins on every face. Hee ho ho, and hurrah! Toad leaves pranking the city of shore. Toad Leaf sent a fancy note to a green dragon. Come and have a blast. Oh, really? That's what it said. The dragon said he may stop by, but then he never came. Hey. Rough city thugs got shrunk down, tiny and small. Now they're squeaking for mercy, barely tall as a doll. Painted fairies on every noble house wall. Big glowing letters that sparkle and call. Hear my tiny wings a-flutter in the dark. Little fairy giggles leaving prankster marks. Totally the jar and it's the best little prankster and all. When the sun comes up and I flutter away, you'll laugh at the men. Hooray! Oh, Jolly sprang in the city of trouble. Oh,
There you go.
Um, yeah, that was something.
Yeah. Yeah. That's funny. I had a blast with that.
That's gonna be stuck in my head all night now.
Yes, it's very catchy.
So, plans. Do we have any plans here? Or do we just chill here, relax, and teleport back?
I'm gonna buy a hat. I'm gonna
We do
give it
have
to
a
my
house
skeleton.
we're building here, right?
It might be built. I don't know. How long have we been gone?
Couple
It's been
weeks.
a minute since Zyler was here.
Maybe a month. Who knows?
I might sell my sickle.
Yeah.
My only goal to come here was make sure I hadn't been burned down by Toadleaf's dragon and collect.
Totally the dragon.
Don't talk about my best friend that way.
Kraken.
That's my best friend. Don't talk about him that way. My best friend.
Oh. Who's your best friend?
The dragon.
Oh, and what
Yeah.
did it? Why can't we talk about him?
Don't talk about him like that.
Like what? I just said we're making sure you didn't burn this place down.
Don't talk about him like that.
I forgot. I couldn't regain a spell slot because of this magic item I had.
Yes.
The wand of oh, you got the rod of the Pack Keeper?
Yes. I was over here out of spell slots.
Yeah. On a short
Because I
rest,
know
right?
you,
It recharges on the short rest?
no long rest.
Oh, long rest. Okay.
The innate ability, the other one that gives you spell slot for 1 minute, like ritual or rite, but that one it's also a long rest.
So that's 2 free spell slots you can get back at any point.
Was
And for
everyone
the
able
rod,
to get all their
uh,
magical items claimed?
I think so. Let me double check.
Curious if I have to add any others.
Journal.
The one I saw missing was the fireproof rope.
Oh.
Let me see if there's anything else. Thought I had it. Oh, I also have a ring of resistance, radiant resistance.
I also have a staff. Do you guys have any uses for daggers? Just been holding on to them.
Hang on to them.
Sorry, I didn't hear you. My internet cut out.
Hang on to them.
Okay.
You might need them.
Do you want a staff that I took out of my vessel?
You told us not to take anything from your vessel, so no, I do not.
No. I have it. I took it out personally from the vessel.
Alright, the
It's
fireproof rope should be in there, and you said ring of radiant resistance?
Correct.
I don't see a price for holy water.
I believe it's 25, but
I'll Google. Google work.
Project. Journal, it's under, right?
Yep, you were right. 25.
Oh.
I don't think any of my spells require components.
Interesting.
Or at least, like, with gold value. Because I have a component, but yeah, I don't think so.
alright, the ring of radiant resistance should be in there now. Along with the fireproof rope.
Is that something you purchased here?
Is what
Oh,
something?
Thank you. Is what we found most of these magical items. We did not purchase any.
there is one.
Yeah.
There's one thing I do need to purchase. Besides rocks, that requires value. Does anyone in the party have a pearl worth up to 100 gold pieces or more? Before I head over to the market and see whatever I can find.
I do have one, but I need to use it quite a bit. If you head over to the market, there are people who just tell them you're with the magical miscreants, and they will help you find what you need. And if you need gold to purchase it, we have that. I have that.
I'm stocked up on gold. Um,
So
I can deposit later anyways.
before I go to bake, I was also wondering if I could do some shopping.
Right.
So, did you say you want to do shopping?
Yeah.
Like I said, you can buy
Also,
any of the. Is it like a normal item or is it something special?
I have the idea to. I don't know how you want to handle the cooking or baking. I do want to make a lot of bread and give it to people and make some for myself. Maybe we could handle it like rations. Um, but also, I was wondering if I could buy sending stones and staff of flowers.
No, magical items aren't usually things you can just buy.
Oh, okay.
But if you want to, so you're trying to like just make bread as rations for everyone.
Yeah, but also make some for the people in the town.
So usually, bread is not something that can last forever. So it'd be like
Okay.
unpreserved rations, which generally, you can only have for a few days, and it's basically like your bread went bad.
Okay.
But if you want to make something more preserved, like that'll last, you can make like salted meats and stuff. Or is
We'll
this
be
just
here
more
for like
for?
3 days. So I do want to make some like muffins and brownies and whatnot too. But bread's the default bread, I imagine, more like rations. It's not. It doesn't have to be specifically.
It's
I
more
mean, I could.
for like RP, right?
Yeah, because he's a baker. That's what he does.
Yeah. So I mean, you could just say you're, baking for people in town. That's fine, and for the group.
Cool.
It wouldn't be like any mechanical benefit, but it's just something you'd be doing.
Yeah. And the beneficial parts would be me experimenting. Maybe half the day would be baking as part of like RP for the day. The other
Do
could be.
you have a bakery in town? Like, is that something you'd want to like set up?
Yeah, that'd be great.
As you could try to set up a business, you just have to leave someone in charge of it.
Yeah, I could try to find like an existing bakery and then maybe do a good job baking bread for them. And if they let me, I
No,
could just
Just
use
fund
I
their
it
stuff.
and pay someone to upkeep it.
I have
Yeah,
a
that could
free
be it.
labor. I have a free labor source. If you ever need workers, I know
Skeletons.
some bones who do a good job.
Yeah, maybe.
I know he was
I
going to
mean,
say that.
if their
Yeah,
souls aren't being like tortured in the process, if they're just happy to help, then yeah. Because you
there's no
gotta
soul.
bake with love, totally.
It would be
Previous
soulless.
bakers.
It'd be soulless.
If they're soulless, if they're more like, I guess, out of character, like robots, loaf would be
Yeah,
fine. Yeah.
yeah,
Not
sure,
like you guys are automating a bakery.
sure.
So
But don't
I'll
worry.
say, if you're asking around, Loaf, there
Mhm.
was a baker who died during the Iron Tide attacks, and his place is still vacant if you want to take it over.
That's sad.
Yeah.
Bring
I'll
him
do
back
it
from
for
the
the
dead
people.
too.
So
It's gonna be the
to
people's bakery.
the People's Bakery. Sounds
Yeah.
like a
I'll
wrestling
tell
move.
the
Yeah,
Maybe
oh
I'll.
my god.
He's doing the People's Bakery off the rope. Ah, psh.
Yeah, watch out.
Oh my God! Look out!
Hell yeah, I like that.
The People's Bakery.
Yeah, I could probably ask around the marketplace or maybe some of the leaders in town if they want to fund like a people's bakery, and then I'll tell the people this is funded by XYZ.
So I'll say because of the famousness of the group. When did Loaf join?
I think right before they left the tavern in this town.
Right before
Oh
they
yeah,
went to
holy
Isik?
crap.
Yeah,
been here that
before we
long?
found the train. I've been here more than a year.
Oh, okay. So yeah, they kind of know you already. I'll say to fund, basically to refurbish the bakery and get everything going again, it would be 80 gold pieces.
Okay.
And that's to like stock it
s-
up with stuff for, you know, like doughs and, you know,
Yeah.
turn it into
For
a
some
proper
reason,
bakery.
my character sheet has 566 gold pieces, but
Sounds
creating
about
the
right.
character, I had zero. I wanted to have 0 gold as part of his backstory.
I would assume
Yeah, but
Beans
And I
just
think
gave you some gold or you found it or something.
Plus, you would have got paid out. Like when we divvy up gold and shit, you would have got paid out.
Okay.
So
cool. However much it makes sense for me to have at this point, I'm fine with. Is what I'm trying to say.
Well, if that's what it says you have, then you could give it all away if you want.
Ideally, I'd want to just spend it to like run the bakery, maybe hire a few people to
you fix up,
continue
yeah,
baking.
you can fix up the plate,
Alright,
fix
so-
it
Yeah.
up, you know.
So you said you did pay the 80 gold?
Yeah, I'll
Okay.
remove it now. 6. Maybe get some supplies, some high quality flour, because I don't wanna run like a cheap bakery, but I want it to be free. You know, it's like high quality stuff.
Free.
Maybe spend some gold on like sugar and whatnot, because I want to make some brownies and muffins as like a special vacation thing.
Wow.
Love's bakery.
Aw.
Alright, so this is a location you can leave stuff now if you want to leave stuff here. You don't have to worry about like, you know, ingredients for breads or anything, but if you want to leave anything else here, just let me know. You also
Sure.
might want to leave some money here so he can continue the business in case he needs it. The guy you're
Yeah.
leaving in charge, but the business might just make money too. So how much money do you want to leave with the business? This is after the 80
I'll
gold
leave-
pieces.
Yeah, I'll leave 200 for the business. And I tell the person a few things about like my philosophy with baking. You know, bake with love, and it's really not about the outcome. It's okay if you burn things some days.
So,
it's just
are
do the
you-
process.
Are you looking for someone who's more about like turning a profit, or someone who's like more about just
Charity.
baking, like charity?
If
work?
they can break even just to sustain the business, that's the ideal. So
Okay,
it's
so you're
not
more about
about
like quality
profit.
ingredients and like a
Yeah.
reputation than actually just, you know. I mean, you
Yeah.
could make money in the process. Give me, let's see, what skill would you use to find a good baker?
Let's
Usually it
see.
would be like persuasion or some kind of social thing, but
I kind of want to do insight just because he's like a monk and he's like trying to read people to see who has that dog in them. But not to grind, but rather to like really embrace the philosophy of baking and a
Alright.
genuine love for all things baked.
sure, give me an insight.
I walk around the town looking for, or sniffing the air, looking for somebody smoking pot. He's gonna be a good
Whoa.
baker. He bakes all the time.
He's baked all the time. Oh, that's great. Let's see. If I spend some money, would it give me advantage on this?
How would spending money help you?
That's true. I mean, people could just be in it for the money. Yeah, I'll just do a straight inside check.
If you can come up with a reason, I would probably go with it, but
I'd say maybe I'd go to a tavern first, and I'd have a good conversation with the person about my adventures, and then I'd say, "Look, I like baking bread, and I want to find someone who's good at that. Do you have any information on that?" And then I'd give like a generous tip to the tavern owner.
Okay.
Papa loaves.
I don't know if giving the tavern owner.
Why don't we take you to the mayor? She would know someone. The mayor knows us pretty well.
Are you
Sure.
involved in this, Beans? I felt like he was just kind of doing this.
Beans would be
Sorry.
good because I did ask him for essence in the chat. And
Alright.
it would make sense for us to coordinate. Yeah.
So, are you gonna talk at the bar? Are you gonna go to the mayor? What are you doing?
I'll listen to Beans' advice. Yeah.
Alright. So you head over to town hall.
Mhm.
Alright, so there are some people there. The mayor, if you ask to speak with her, is actually kind of busy. She would tell you that she couldn't speak today, but tomorrow if you're still around. Also, welcome back.
Yeah, of course. That's not a problem at all, and it'll give me some time to start the bakery and make some fresh bread too. So tomorrow will be okay.
Okay.
DM.
So, let me switch focus for a moment because you've had the camera for a bit.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Zyler, you said you were looking for some stuff.
Yes, sir.
What are you trying to find?
Specifically, if it's unlikely, but I would look around and ask around if there's a pearl, preferably worth 100 gold pieces or more. Just a single one.
Alright, so give me a perception or a different skill if you can justify using it.
Okay, open up the sheet. That's bad.
Alright, so you're looking through the jeweler's wares. You do see a pearl that would fit what you need. However, it is 150 gold pieces.
Hmm.
Oh.
His other pearls are too small to be used for that spell. I assume this is for
Okay.
identify.
Yes.
Okay.
I don't want to haggle. I'm not in the mood. I'll begrudgingly purchase it.
Alright. And it is a very nice pearl. You think it's probably worth about 170.
You always gotta haggle, man. Come on now. As a son of a used car salesman, this is one truth I know in life.
Alright, so you do
Grim's the
think you
son of
got
the
a
used
decent deal
wagon.
because it does look very valuable.
Okay. And would this jeweler have any random bits and pieces of gems? Preferably up to 50 gold pieces? He's not looking for anything particular, he's just picking whatever.
For what spell?
No spell in particular, just to have on him.
Just any gems?
Gems. Just having them randomly.
Trying to grow your
Sure.
hoard. Gems.
You set up to 50 gold piece value?
Yep. They could be broken, bad quality, but he just wants to have them.
Sure.
It's
So
kind of
there's some small pieces of gems. If you ask him, he says, "Yeah, I got some specks and dust and pieces from my jewel crafting I could give you. Is that what you mean?
I'll pick it. Yes.
All right. So he'll say, I'll say he asked for 100 gold pieces to give you. Let's see. I guess gem. I'll call it gem dust. It's probably worth about 70, but it's probably not something you could easily sell. There's also little pieces of like, little pebbles of rubies and emeralds and maybe little diamond pieces.
Okay. I'll pay the 170.
Okay, so you pay for 170 for the pearl, then another 70 for the gem dust.
Just walks away pissed off.
Sure. Anything else?
He would also like to. Is there a post office around? Because there was a thing where I was sending money home when I was working for Blackwater.
There's a caravan master. You could send messages with the caravan, and they basically would deliver them as they travel the empire.
Yeah. I'll send 100 gold pieces back home and whatever their fee is if they have one, and thank them again for that.
Just to send like a message and some gold. I mean, you wouldn't tell them you're sending gold, but you'd send them basically like kind of an envelope. So they would charge you a silver piece.
I'll give them a gold anyways.
All right, they will happily take a tip.
And yeah, he's just gonna spend most of his time in this area down here by the little hills.
Okay, just kind of meditating and communing with nature. Sure.
Yep.
Anyone else need the camera for anything as the day is passing in Char? Also, hop back to Loaf.
I'm I'm doing things and stuff.
Yeah, you're looking windows, right?
I peed on his roof. Yeah. At first, I peed on his roof. Peed on some of the windows. Are there guards?
Yeah, there are some of the mercenaries you left behind.
I try to sneak into his house.
Give me a moment.
Bruh.
I'm gonna make a note that you peed on his roof.
No.
Tell Deep has
well,
PTSD.
Give me a stealth check. I assume you're trying to fly up there unnoticed.
Yeah.
He does have a
here you
decent
go.
amount of guards, but they're not really on high alert, so I'll say DC is 10.
Okay.
Alright, sure, yeah. It's, you kind of wait for them to be patrolling, then you fly up there and take a pee on his roof.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Then I would try to sneak into his house.
That is a little more difficult.
Mm-hmm.
So I would say DC of 15.
Okay. Let me see if I have some kind of magic. What if
how
I
would
had
you how would you try to get into his house? Like, how would you sneak in?
Right. Try to. All right. So what I would do
Are
is
you
I would
gonna
have.
ask beans to make you invisible?
Yo!
What I would do is I would have my
Beans, you're not
skeleton.
with him. Stop cheating.
I would have. I would have my skeleton come up and cause a disruption. It looked like he was attacking. And
Like,
then I would try
You're
to.
gonna have your skeleton rush their front door.
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
Out of nowhere. Yeah. So that's gonna be the distraction, and then I'm gonna try to sneak in through one of the windows that maybe is like cracked or left open, or maybe there's a chimney. I can. There's a lot I could do.
Is a chimney.
Okay. I could use my free cast of.
I Unfortunately, it is the
enlarged
fall,
reduce?
so it's cold out, which means the chimney is burning and the windows are
Oh.
closed.
Oh.
'Cause it is,
Can I look
brother.
for?
it's the cold months.
Can I look for like an? Oh my god.
Although it's getting towards,
Fuck
it's
it.
towards the end of fall, so it's getting close to winter. So yeah, it's very cold out.
Okay. Yeah. I'm just gonna have to bite the bullet and just go down the chimney.
While
Brother.
there's smoke coming out of it.
Oh hell yeah.
You could just stake it out today and then do this tomorrow with Loaf.
No, I'm ready.
Okay.
So I'm gonna
Alright.
cause
Well,
disturbance at the front door.
I'll say you're already up on the roof, so you don't have to sneak
Oh.
in.
Okay.
That said, you are trying to get through a bunch of smoke. So what skill are you going to try to use to get down the chimney?
To get down the chimney.
Or ability, if you don't have a skill that you want to use.
Yeah. Right. So enlarge reduce. I'm going to make myself tiny.
Okay.
And I'm gonna fly in the chimney.
Alright, well tiny will definitely help.
Yeah. And then for light, I'm gonna cast the light spell on me so I can see as I'm going down. Or see better than I could.
Alright, so you shrink down and you fly down this chimney. First, I need a con save from all the smoke. DC,
Okay.
I don't know, probably 10.
There you go, nat 20.
So you are holding your breath and your eyes are watery, but the smoke isn't affecting you too bad. As you get further down, it's getting really hot. So now I need another save. I'm going to make this one a 15. Okay, so
I use I use favorite of RSL. Here you go.
okay,
And I'm
so
gonna add
that is going to add
2d4.
2d4.
Yeah. There you go.
Okay, so that's
There you go,
just
15.
enough. So you get a little hot as you're getting close to the fire. You fly through it, your hair catches fire, and you come out in the main room there. Maybe doing like a quiet. Well, give me another. I don't know. Give me a wisdom save. See if you have the will to not scream from being on fire. DC is 13.
I would protect my hair. Maybe my clothes catch on fire.
Sure, your clothes catch on fire. You're like, so you're making some noise as you fly out of this fireplace, like with your coat on fire.
Wait, what about the distraction at the front door? What I did
that's
the
happening.
skeleton movie.
I mean,
Oh,
there's some yelling outside, but I mean, your skeleton's
That's
gonna
funny.
die pretty quick.
that's funny.
So unfortunately, there is a servant there who's kind of warming up. She would screech as you come flying out of this fireplace. You would probably screech because you're on fire. She goes running from the room. She's like, ah, ah, ah.
I used
Oh, brother.
That's a fire spirit! Run!
I used telekinesis on her.
Okay, so go ahead and cast that.
Yeah, there you go.
So as she goes to run, what does she do? Make a strength check?
Yeah, against my DC.
Yeah, she's probably gonna fail this. But what's the? Is it a DC or
18.
do you roll against her? I forget.
No. She has to beat my 18 with strength.
That's a strength save.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, she.
Or no, it's
would...
a strength check, but yeah.
Okay. So let's see. So she would fail it as you kind of yank her up. She's still yelling, but she's now like floating in the air. You're like, ah, ah.
I would make her close her mouth so she wouldn't be able to yell.
How would you close her mouth?
I mean, you can do a lot with this spell, right? You know.
Shove her in the fireplace.
I mean, you'd probably have to
Oh,
kill her to
God.
make her stop yelling.
Oh my god.
Because now she's even more freaked out because suddenly she's like floating above the floor going, oh God, what is going on? I don't think you
is
can
there, like,
control
hold on.
how someone speaks when
Wait.
when you're using
You're right. Okay.
telekinesis.
So is
Just lift them.
there like a one of those wardrobe or closet things or whatever? Is there something close by? Like I can shove her in a closet, maybe lock the door?
Hang on, let me check. See what the dice say. So you look around quickly. Luckily, there is a closet, a broom closet that she looks like she had open. She was like maybe getting some stuff ready for cleaning. So you just toss her in there.
Yeah, I locked the door.
All right, so the tiny fairy kind of gestures and she just goes flying across the room, slamming into the closet. As you float over and lock the door. Well, how would you lock the door? You have a pick or something?
Is there no lock on like the outside or?
Why would you lock a closet from the outside?
Oh, I guess you're right. Could I manipulate?
Unless
Can I manipulate the locking?
Unless like Blackwater is some kind of really weird creeper who like locks people in closets.
You're right.
This is your story. I don't know what's going on here. I'm just trying to tell it.
The story of the naughty broom.
Yeah.
Could I use the telekinesis to maybe like lock the door? I don't know. I'm
I don't think
trying to
that's
figure it out.
how you would use the spell. Do you have picks or something?
I'm trying to. No, I don't.
No. Well,
I put a broom. Hold on. I put a broom up against the door. Oh, I put a chair. Is there a chair?
Sure. So you become normal sized again and go drag
Yes,
I guess you'd have to because
drag a chair.
shrinking, I think, is concentration, right?
Yes. Yeah. So.
All right. So you quickly pull a chair up against the door. Though she doesn't seem like she's trying to get out. She seems like she's just freaked out, still screaming in the closet. No one's come yet. What do you want to do?
Every action losing plausible deniability.
I have no idea why this is happening, but I'm just going along with it.
I shrink again, and I head straight for Blackwater's office.
All right, so you are dropping telekinesis and casting enlarge reduce again. All right. I'm gonna jump back. Well, Grimnar or Beans or anyone who hasn't had camera time. Do you want to do anything? Okay.
Grimnar, I made a mistake. I thought there was a smithing shop here, but it's actually in another place. It's I believe it's in the Alcavian labs. Maybe we could go there tomorrow, but let me introduce you to the blacksmith here.
There is probably
Grimnar would mainly just be reading his book.
Yeah. Okay. So, let's hop back to Loaf. You said you're asking around the tavern to look for a baker?
No, since the mayor's gonna be meeting tomorrow, I think I'll just spend time baking. I think half the time I'll be baking normal things, and half the time I have some ghoul essence that I want to try to make some ghoul essence bread with.
So you're baking and kind of experimenting, giving bread to people in your, I'll say in your new shop that you just renovated. Probably took most of the day, but you'll have some time before you go to bed to cook some bread.
Yeah, if anyone's around, or maybe I'm trying to entertain some kids, I try to rage at some point, and it just doesn't happen. It's not working.
You'd be confused, maybe, as to why you're not raging.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So Toadleaf, back to you.
Oh God.
There's the
You
woman
quit too
in
soon.
the closet. Huh?
Maybe it's too soon. He was trying to come up with a plan.
No, go ahead.
So the woman's in the closet. She's still like, you know, help, help! There's a spirit, fire spirit attacking me! Help! You do hear some footsteps kind of coming towards the area now, but you've already left. Shrinking down, you're trying to go to Blackwater's office. Give
Yeah.
me a stealth check to try to avoid the people moving around in the area.
With advantage because I'm tiny, right? Like I'm super small.
I don't know if you'd have advantage, but I'll give you a +2 circumstance bonus for being
Oh
very small.
hell yeah, hell yeah. Okay. Stealth. Come
Yeah.
on, be good. There you go. 22.
Okay. So there are some guards kind of moving around the area. Luckily, you. Well, before I say anything, I don't think they can beat this. No. So you manage to avoid them. You get to Blackwater's office. It would be locked.
Mm.
There's a couple of people
Yeah.
in the main hall. There's some people moving towards where the screaming was. No one's really paying much attention to what you're doing. You're mostly just hiding while you're trying to get into the office. But it would make sense that he would leave his office locked when he left.
Make a lot of noise to rip a door off the hinges, wouldn't it?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
But are you really going to let that stop you? That's the question.
That's a good point. That's a good point. Nike says just do it.
Buff leaf.
You know what? Can I if I look through the keyhole, could I summon something on the other side of the door to open the door for me?
The door would be blocking line of effect. You'd have to open it to send magic through.
Oh.
Because you need line of sight and line of effect to get magic into a place. You know what? Well, I'll say that the keyhole does not show all the way through, though.
Okay.
Like, it doesn't go through. You would, yeah. It's not like one of those keyholes you could see through.
All right. Yeah, I guess we're gonna just do it. We're gonna telekinesis, rip the door off the hinges.
Alright, so you're casting telekinesis again. Attempting to rip the door off the hinges.
What would happen if you shrunk a door? What would happen? Would it still be? You know what? Before I do that, can you answer that? If you shrunk a door, would the door be tiny? Would the door be tiny or small?
Well, this would be magic theory, so you can make an Arcana check.
Okay, all right, yeah, I'll do that before I be too hasty, because that is interesting.
All right, so DC 12 Arcana. You think that it would probably either break off the hinges and just kind of fall over, because it would no longer be big enough to be on the hinges, or it might rip the hinges off as it shrunk, and again fall over.
Oh, all right, I try that then. I do enlarge, reduce on the door, and reduce it to small.
All right, so you begin to cast your spell. A couple of people look over now, and like, what's going on? As they hear like weird chanting and see magical energies
I use would it help if I use subtle spell to stop that?
It
Or
would be too late at this point. You would have had to have thought about that.
Damn it.
So yeah, the door shrinks, but a couple of the servants and one of the guards says, "What are you doing?" As the door like falls inward. Hey! And they are walking over towards you.
They do see me, huh?
Yeah, they saw you shrink the door.
Lovely, lovely.
Also, shrinking the door did make some noise because it caused like a bunch of the parts of the door to break.
It's not going how I wanted it to go.
So the guard kind of recognizes you and says, "Wait, you're that one who was licking the windows."
You know what? This is all just a big misunderstanding.
He just
I was
crosses his
sent here.
arms. Yeah.
I was sent here, by Blackwater to get some personal belongings from his office because he is so very busy in the treacherous dungeons.
Give me a deception check. DC is 15.
I'm not good at deception. Damn it.
He says, "Oh, really? And he didn't just give you a key to open his office?"
He was embarrassed. You know how nobles are?
Give me a deception, DC 20.
Please, look.
Dig in your grave
Dice.
here.
Dice, if you ever cared for me. Damn it.
He says, a likely story. He says, what, did you get fired from your expedition? Now you came back here to get some revenge? Is that it?
Perhaps you could speak to my associate about it. I have a lawyer.
So he is going to pull out a pair of manticles attempting to grab you.
I summon a spirit of death.
This is my lawyer. You can speak to him.
Give me,
Yeah.
I guess give me an initiative roll. To see if he tries to grab you or you
brother.
summon first.
Fucking horrible. Oh my god. Here. Did it roll?
That's a good roll. Yeah, 21.
Oh, 21. Okay.
Alright, so you definitely act first, as he's like kind of reaching out to grab you. You said you summon a spirit?
I summon the spirit of death.
Alright, so he is definitely caught off guard as this death spirit appears, backing up with feeling probably a little intimidated, and he says, "What the hell?" It's your turn again, because he didn't act on his turn. What do you want to do? Spirit says, "What do you want, Toadleaf?" Almost annoyed.
I need you to block this man from getting me because he is trying to bother me.
I walk in the office and I start.
So the guy backs up, kind of puts his hands up. He's like, "I don't want any trouble." And the spirit just kind of stares at him. Do you wish his death?
If he tries anything, defend yourself.
The guy is definitely. Well, give me an intimidation check. Actually, I'll give you advantage on this. DC is 5.
Oh my god. Okay, here you go. This whole thing went pear-shaped.
So yeah, he is backing up. A bunch of the servants are like screaming and running from the hall, but the door is down.
Yeah, I go in the office and I immediately start like looking for anything that would be incriminating. Maybe I look through his books.
Incriminating,
like anything that either is of value or would be like suspicious, because Lyra said he was acting suspicious.
Sure. There's a lot of stuff in here paper wise. I mean, you could search here for hours and not find anything. But
really?
I guess if you're doing a quick check, give me a perception roll. I'm not going to tell you what the DC is.
Right. I have to perceive it to know. The hell is perception? There it is. 17.
So you're looking through a bunch of his files. There's all sorts of stuff like letters from contacts. There's in one of the drawers a bunch of notes between him and the Blood Hand, some correspondence with his family in Highguard. Looks like some friends of the family. You would find a message from the caravan company thanking him for paying for the extra security for that caravan that got through, which you assume is talking about you guys. You don't find anything that is obviously incriminating. Let me see. Let me check with the dice on this. The most that you'd find, or the worst thing you'd find probably, is maybe maybe a couple of notes. I don't know. What would you find that's incriminating here? Playboy magazine? Yeah, maybe.
That's great. I'm sorry, y'all. I didn't mean for this to take up a whole bunch of time. I thought I could get away with it.
Yeah, I'm gonna say you don't find anything obvious right away.
Uh-huh.
And at this point, a couple of guards have come in, though they're all still kind of staying back as the spirit of death is just kind of standing there intimidating.
Yeah, is there a journal labeled "My Evil Secret Thoughts"?
No, nothing that obvious.
Is there
This
anything of
definitely
monetary
would have been
value?
better as a stealth mission.
Can I rob him? Is there anything of monetary value?
They're not gonna let you stay in town, totally.
Give me another perception check as you give up on the
Yeah.
incriminating and just go to rob him now.
There, 20.
20. So I'll say while you're looking through the drawers, you would find something that looks like a jeweled dagger in one of them.
Yeah, I
You
take
think
it.
it might be the replica that was made to fool him originally that Shock brought, but it's
yeah.
It looks kind of like the dagger of Asiok, but yeah, you're pretty sure this was the replica. Probably worth a couple hundred gold.
You know what? I don't take it. I'm like, eh. And then finally, I just decide to use prestidigitation to turn his whole office pink. I just start touching walls, his desk, everything. Everything just starts turning pink.
All right. So there's a bunch of guards outside now, and one of them says, just give yourself up, Toad Leaf. You're not getting away this time. As he looks,
I don't think that is. You know, you either let me go, or it could be bad for everybody, and I don't want that. I don't want that for anybody.
So we don't want any trouble, Toad Leaf.
So I'm going to open this window and fly away. That is it. Okay.
So you do see there are now some of his mercenaries outside with crossbows. You're pinned down in his office. They're watching you from multiple angles.
Oh, brother.
And I'll say at this point, in the city or in the town, you guys would start hearing a commotion as people are moving towards Blackwater's estate, like something's going on.
I cast
I don't
Mage
care.
Armor.
Wolf is like, sounds like not my problem.
I'm just baking, and that's my day. I'm gonna have
I cast
pleasant
Mage
day
Armor, open the window, and fly out the window.
You're gonna fly through gun or from fire. All right.
It wouldn't be my first time.
You'd be flying into this.
Sure. So, what about your death spirit? What's he doing?
He's just gonna like defend the area until I leave.
So he's just kind of holding back the people inside.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're definitely not approaching him, but you look way less intimidating as a little fairy. All right, so you go flying out, and pop, 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 a bunch of crossbows start going off. There's some, screaming from some of the people watching. What is your AC?
18.
Okay.
And if something would hit me, I would use shield.
All right.
Which
Well,
would be
you're definitely
23.
gonna have to shield, which will put you up to 23.
Yep. Shield.
All right. I'm just gonna roll a bunch of d20s and see if anything hits you before you get away. I'm gonna say with the 6 of them, that would be about 12 shots at you as you try to escape before you're out of range. So one is a crit. So I got a crit and one normal hit. The rest, I believe, the rest miss you. So you do take some fire.
Okay.
I suppose so D8s plus dexterity. That would be 16 piercing.
No, that's nothing.
A bunch of
Yeah,
them
that's
just
nothing.
knock off of your shield, but a couple of them get through and kind of hit you in non-vital areas as you go flying away at full speed. I assume your Reaper just kind of stands there until he wears off.
And once I leave, he'll vanish.
Okay, you stop concentrating.
Yeah, I would stop concentrating.
Where are you going?
The woods. Yeah.
Just flying out of the
Woods.
city. All right,
Yeah.
that makes sense.
Everything went bad. It went bad real quick.
This went from bad to worse.
Yeah.
This
It
is
was
why you
not
shouldn't give
predictable.
people like Nate magical powers. This is what would happen. It's like hostage standoffs in like rich people's houses.
Oh my god.
All right, so you would all later hear of Toadleaf's little incident as word gets around fast that the ferry with your, people know who Toadleaf is because he's with your group, and apparently there was some kind of incident at the Blackwater estate, and the guards are kind of searching for him and would question you a little if you'd seen him. So I don't know what you want to do about that, but yeah, Toadleaf is now on the lam. You don't know what happened to him.
Oh, Toadleaf.
Oops.
I mean,
Did I
I
do
wouldn't
that?
say it's impossible, but are you sure it was him? I ask anyone that comes.
They're pretty
No,
sure.
I'd be here, Lou. I'd be here.
You're going into your ogre cave. All right.
Yeah.
That's your hideout.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, what was the damage?
So luckily no one was killed. They basically just tell you what happened. But
I
I have no
does
idea
sound like
why he would
something-
do that.
he did break
Yeah.
the door and scared the crap out of some poor cleaning lady.
Well, what do you think we should do? Ban him from the city? Bring him back here to hang by the
The
gallows?
guard says if you see him, bring him into the barracks. But
Okay.
it's up to the.
I'm sorry. We'll search for Toadleaf and bring him to the guards' barracks.
Which is all right, but if we catch him, we're gonna have to arrest him.
Yeah,
As
that's
you
fair.
should. Watch out. He's got some sneaky magical stuff. You got to make sure you tie him up and gag him and make sure he can't say
I
anything.
pull Beans to the side. I say, "All right, that's all right. That's enough. We'll be in touch." And then I kind of just drag him into the bakery.
All right.
I tell Beans, "Look, we have to listen, regardless of it might be possible. I wouldn't put it besides totally, but never reach a judgment without listening to both sides. That's I've seen it play out really badly over and over. So,
Oh,
but we will drag him to the barracks if he says, yeah, that was me, I did that, and maybe who knows, maybe he has some reason. Maybe he wasn't that wild, but
I assume all the guards are away from us.
Yeah, they're gone.
Yeah. Well, it was definitely him, and we should not drag him to the barracks.
Oh shit.
Well, if it was, I'll help you drag him to the barracks. We can't go
Oh,
back
don't
to
do
Isik
that.
like this.
We just make sure Toadleaf never comes back to this town again.
Yeah, that's probably
I
best.
mean, I have no idea what happened. I hope he doesn't come back, but if he does come to the bakery, I'd have to carry him to the barracks because I wouldn't.
I
I
will
wouldn't be on
help
board
you.
with
I'll
this.
make sure he can't cast any magic.
All right,
We'll figure it
yeah.
out.
I'll say Loaf, the governor or the mayor of the town, does actually have some time to see you that night. So
I'll take some fresh muffins with me.
Well, she would actually just kind of show up at your bakery.
Okay. I'd be covered in coal and flour and whatnot, just maybe some sweat, just work in the bakery. And I wouldn't recognize the mayor because I haven't been, I've never stayed in Char for a very long time.
All right.
So
Yeah.
I'd say, come on
So-
in. I'm just getting a bread
At
with
first,
some fresh
yeah,
veg.
you'd think it's just some younger girl because she looks like she's like maybe 17, 18 years old, and she says, "Hello there. I heard you wish to speak with me, Loaf."
Uh,
I don't think we've met before. My name is Kala Asher. I am the mayor of Char. My father was mayor before
oh,
me. I kind of took it over
hi,
after
nice
he
to meet
died.
you. Well, father's trade, it's good to take on, and I I think you'll do a fantastic job. You've been doing I don't know, but I have some bread. Loaf just cannot form sentences. He doesn't really deal with a lot of politicians either. So he
She
just offers a sweaty handshake, I guess.
she kind of smiles and will shake your hand and says, "Wow, you're really strong." Well,
Oh, thank you. Yeah,
what is it you wanted to
do a
meet
lot
with
of
me
lot of work.
about?
Well, you are the mayor, so you know your people, and I go on quite a few trips, and I want this bakery, it's very special to me. I want this bakery in good hands when I'm gone, and I wanted your advice on who could be a good person at running the bakery. I think someone who not only thinks of the business, but also the heart and soul of uh, a bakery where people come to eat sweets and laugh, and they can wake up with the smell of fresh bread, and it's like a signature smell that you have on your street. Someone who can think of the quality and the personal side of things. Is there anyone that comes to your mind?
Hmm. She says, "Actually, I think I know the perfect person." She says,
Oh,
"Have you met Tobin? Tobin Harthman?"
no, I haven't met anyone besides the magical miscreants, really. I'd love to meet him
She says, "Well,
or her.
he was a friend of my father's. He hasn't. I mean, he used to bake all the time, but he lost his daughter a while back to disease, and he kind of is. Well, he hasn't been doing much of anything other than um, still kind of getting over his loss. But I think he would be perfect for this job. He used to be one of the best bakers in town. You may have to go talk to him, and he reminds me of you actually. He was also very passionate at one point before he lost his daughter. So
Wow,
he says maybe you
sounds
can,
like a very
yeah.
sounds like a very kind soul. It sounds like exactly who I'm looking for, and I bet I have a lot to learn from him too. Is there? Do you think I have a good idea? Do you think it would be possible to get him to at least walk down this street?
She says, well, I can give you his address and you can go talk to him.
Okay. Uh, yeah, I can definitely do that. And is there any place here where you have any center for orphans or maybe children in general? Doesn't necessarily have to be orphans specifically. I think it would be good to see children, coming to the bakery and having a good time. I think that's really what a lot of bakers want to see at the end of the day, making people happy, especially children.
She says, well, the priests take care of the orphans in town. We don't have a proper orphanage, but there is kind of a priest housing area near the shrine to Paler where the children live as well, or the orphans live along with some of the priests.
Awesome. Yeah, I think yeah, I'll go talk to them first and see if we can do an opening tomorrow. Probably bake all night and just make some fresh muffins for the morning. Uh, and maybe they'd be willing to come to the opening with the kids. And yeah, this is great. Well, could you point me to where that is?
She says,
where
"Sure.
the church is?
Just, I mean, be careful with Tobin. I mean, he's not dangerous or anything, but he's been through a lot, so just be kind to him."
Yeah, of course, of course. I know I'm a big blue orc just coming to your town, but I have the best of intentions. Um, and I hope you get to try some of the baked goods we'll make as well.
Uh, sure.
And Loaf just hands like a fresh bread to her.
Like the bell tower, Lou.
The bell tower?
Yeah, of the. You see my message? Or whatever that is.
Give
Clock
me a
tower?
sec. I'm just looking at some of my notes here and
Oh.
making some notes. Message on Discord?
Yeah, no.
Where did
The
you
one I
send me
sent
a
you just now.
message?
Right here,
Oh, I
roll,
see.
roll 20.
I mean, it could be risky, but
Just in case they search the woods. Is that okay?
well, like you could end up cursed if you go there. It's probably safer in the woods, but
I gotta live a little, you know?
all right.
Nate just wants to bring in a new character at this point. He's
I love
done
my
with
character. I love my character.
it. Come on, man. Don't kill off Toad.
I do. I love my character.
But do you follow the thought? If you love him, let him go. That's the question.
He'll come back to me.
Ah,
All right. So, does anyone else want the camera for a bit? I mean, we're gonna be ending soon, but I was gonna at least have you meet up with Tobin. Okay. So you go
No.
to his house. Oh yeah, Zyler. Did you need to do anything?
No, Zyler's just resting
Heard
until
about
designated meetup time.
yeah, maybe you heard about Toad Leaf's exploits, but don't really care much. All right, so you go to the address, knock at the door, and a man answers. He doesn't seem too interested in talking. He just kind of looks at you for a moment and says, "Can I help you with something?"
yeah. Good afternoon. I am Loaf. I wanted to come say hi. I heard you were a great baker, and I'm opening a new bakery. I really admire bakers, and you have a great reputation. Um, it would mean a lot to me if you would just at least walk by our street tomorrow, and maybe just say hi. And I just wanted to um, meet you. I wouldn't take too much of your time. Just wanted to
He
invite
says,
you tomorrow.
"I used to be a baker. I haven't done anything like that for a while." He says,
Yeah.
"You what you need someone to bake you something?" He says, "There's a couple
Well,
of there's a shop in town if you're looking for baked goods. I mean, why come to me?"
well, I came to you because I'm not really into this business as a business. My mother taught me how to bake, and I'm really looking for someone who can understand and appreciate the soul of baking and the fact that yeah, whatever we eat, flour, water, it's simple, it's salt. At the end of the day, it's more about the people and who you share the food with. And you have that kind of reputation. I know the basics, and I know how to make a good fresh loaf. But I hope you come to the new shop, and just just having you would be an honor, given your reputation as someone who really gets it.
So you're opening this business as some kind of a way to celebrate baking, and you want me to run it? Is that what I'm hearing?
Well, I'm not gonna hide it. I'm a pretty straightforward man. With your reputation and with me being away on one road or another, uh, that would be my ideal. But if you don't want to, that's okay. It's just if you come tomorrow at the very least, I wouldn't force you to anything, and I wouldn't take it as a promise that you would even consider that. But um, I do hope at the very least you would at least come and say hi. At this point, that's all I ask from you.
Give me a persuasion check. Say DC
All right.
is. I'll give you advantage on it. DC is 15 though. It's a hard sell.
Okay, and I'll use an inspiration point for this too.
So +2. All right.
Yeah. Uh, come on. All right.
21.
That's the best I could have rolled.
Well, I'll come by tomorrow. I won't promise anything, but this sounds like an intriguing thing you're doing. I haven't had much will to bake since well, it's been a bit, so I don't know, but I'll
Of
come
course. Yeah, Loaf is just beaming, and he'll say, "Thank you so much, sir. I really appreciate it." He kind of wants to go for a handshake. He instead extends the loaf he's holding, and then he realizes it, and then he just kind of pats him on the shoulder. Very awkwardly says thank you and goodbye, and leaves the loaf with him.
by. All right, I'll say he gives you like a partial smile and nods, taking the loaf and then closing the door. And
Cool.
I'll give you an inspiration point for the exchange.
Oh, thank you.
But we have reached the end, so let's do MVP votes. As the town shenanigans continue.
This whole thing went pear-shaped.
It was entertaining to listen to it.
Like I said,
Part of me
this is
wanted-
why you don't
yeah.
give Toad Leaf magic.
No, I mean, if it was another one of my characters, it would have been a bloodbath. But I was trying to be good. Okay, you know.
Alright, I got 4 votes. I need 1 more.
Yeah, here, let me see.
Alright, so Toad Leaf with 3 votes, you are MVP.
Oh
Let's
my god.
Yeah, the upset.
Thank you.
Hey man, I hope
Fun
you don't
session.
disappear.
Appreciate it.
Yeah,
See
Good
y'all
game,
next
everybody.
week.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh.
See you next week.
Yeah. Yeah. See you then. I thought I could be stealthy enough. I really did, Lou. Thought I could do it.
Well, not going through the chimney anyway.
Well, you know, Santa Claus can do it. He's big dude.
I was
Little
thoroughly
scary.
entertained, so it was worth it.
Oh, glad everybody was entertained.
All right, guys, I'll catch you next time.
All right.
See you next time.
Later. Bye, Lou.
Yeah, see you later.